Yo, what is going on, guys? We are here live in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida for the first official Dead or Alive 6 World Championship event here at CEO Gaming. I am Emery Rains.
And this is Shade Swift Eye bringing to you Championship Sunday for CEO.
This is going to be ridiculous. You guys have no idea. There was obviously off-stream matches yesterday that you guys couldn't experience on stream. However, throughout the stream, we're going to kind of give you guys backstory on what happened yesterday. But either way, we got some news for you guys as far as an update on the Dead or Alive 6 World Championship.
Yeah, so we just got it in hot off the press. We do have an update on where the finals will be. That's going to be taking place in Tokyo, Japan this November 23rd.
Yep, that's going to be crazy. As far as the World Championship is concerned, that is where it's all going to be ending. So the main goal right now for these competitors is to get to Japan. That is the main goal. Again, to remind you guys, CEO is a sponsored event for Team Ninja. So whoever wins this event is going to the championship for free, paid by Team Ninja. Yep. So that is the end goal here. That's what everybody wants to achieve at this point. So again, guys, whoever wins this event, this is huge. Not only do they walk away with prize money, but again, they're going to be going to Japan as well.
Yeah, and I mean, we're jumping right into it. This is top 24 for Championship Sunday. And our first two competitors, as you know, are well known within the DOA community. 100%. We have Hoodless, and we also have Black Moon Rising. Hoodless also coming fresh off of his win from Combo Breaker. And Black Moon Rising fresh off of his W off of one of the well-known players here. And Blackberry, who also plays second place at April Annihilation. Again, so this tournament's been pretty exciting thus far.
It has been awesome. Again, guys, these matches that you guys didn't get to experience yesterday, they were huge. Blackberry Carols ended up suffering a loss to Black Moon Rising. Black Moon has been causing a lot of upsets in the DOA world right now. He eliminated Rakudo actually at April Annihilation. So this is huge right now. Black Moon is playing really well.
Yeah, he's rocking a character, Li Fang, that a lot of players felt like she wasn't as strong in this iteration of 6, but it's looking like he's proving those people wrong.
100%. Right? I believe Li Fang is super strong. Obviously, he believes so as well. Otherwise, he wouldn't be using the character. So, Hoodless again is going to be using Rig as he did yesterday. Obviously, his main in this game. This is going to be an amazing match. I cannot wait to jump into
it. Yeah, and I'm not sure if they're doing a button check or not, but we'll find out.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out. All right, so it looks like this is not a button check.
This straight into it.
Hoodless is doing his classic movement. This is not a button check. All right. All right, so nice. Runs up, gets the offensive hold there. All right, gets the 4-4 punch for the wall squat. Nice, about 15% there. Oh, yeah, tried to go for the punish.
Blackman's starting off real strong here. Nice
Blackman being a little overly aggressive. I'm not really used to him being this aggressive, but either way, it's working out for him. He's down to about 20%. Nice break hold there by Blackman.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Blackman. He's playing aggressive because he had all night to think about his opponent, right?
Right, exactly. Blackman's one of those players, he studies these players. So he's going to be going through the matches, figuring out what he needs to do to beat Hoodless. And he's played Hoodless in tournament before.
Yep. Nice side step from Hoodless. So you see Hoodless is kind of bringing it back to his pace here.
Right.
He started off a little slow, but now he's got a chance to take the round, which he does.
Exactly. Closed the round out. Good round there by Hoodless. Started off a little slow there, but he ended up adjusting, bringing it back. Nice round.
Exactly, and that's the heart of a previous champion.
Exactly.
You don't get rattled in that first round, those first couple hits, those first few exchanges. You just keep it to your pace.
Exactly.
And keep it moving.
All right, so beautiful hold. That was crazy. All right, gets the kick extension. Nice launch by Hoodless. Nice forward kick to end it.
Again, that's Hoodless. He's taking the damage from Black Moon Rising, and then he's adjusting, putting his own damage on the screen, so keeping it very even, not getting rattled at all.
Okay, 4-4 grab. Is that going to kill with the wall? It's not. He's going to leave him with about 1 hit left. Nice. Close it out. The spacing between that back punch was perfect.
Yep. And it eliminated a lot of the options that typically a player can wake up with, such as the side step.
Right. Okay, kick. All right, gets the wall squat. Beautiful combo by Hoodless. Both players kind of playing the spacing game right now, filling each other out. Beautiful side steps, that low sweep.
Yeah.
Hoodless is not afraid to use his meter for the side step. You can tell. Obviously, you can tell.
Yeah, and the thing we want to see from Blackman, he's got to get in Hoodless' grill a little bit more, put a little more pressure on like he was doing in the first round. Nice hold from Blackman.
Beautiful high counter hold. All right.
That, one of her two attacks, right? Where
yes.
it overrides a low
and
really
puts
a deep stun into
you. Yep.
Forces you to guess. Nice closeout from Blackman there.
Okay, gets the frame advantage. Nice forward punch stun there by Blackman. Blackman looking good right now, man. Sitting on 4 bars a meter. Okay, nice block by Hoodless. Opened up that offense.
He also forced Blackman to use some of that meter as well, so now he doesn't have access to the break low.
That was a big combo drop by Hoodless. I'm not used to seeing him drop combos. Oh, that
nice
was awesome.
fake out. Yep. This is going to put Blackman in a terrible position right now because he's got very little life, no meter. He's got to fight himself out of this.
Okay, he's going to get the close hit. Again, these are first to 2 sets here, guys. So whoever wins this game is going to cause the other opponent to go down 1 game here. It's first to 2.
And I like the spacing, I like the patience.
Oh, beautiful. And Hoodless closed that out 3-1. It definitely, he didn't run him down. Black Moon is playing really well right now. I think he just needs to slow it down a little bit. Hoodless is really good at getting you to play his game. So at this point, Black Moon needs to kind of just regroup, take a second. He's got some time, figure out what he needs to do to adjust in the matchup.
And that's exactly what he's doing. You saw that deep breath he was taking. I'm curious about what option he was thinking Hoodless was going to put on screen, because he ran up and did a hold, right?
Right.
So I'm wondering if he thinks, that tracking mid punch that he saw in the round prior, or maybe he was thinking about mid kick instead.
Right.
But that's a dangerous situation. So I wonder if it happens again, is he just going to run in and do like an attack
Exactly.
instead?
I feel like doing the run up and hold thing, definitely something where you're risking it all in that hold, because you're running up, you're putting yourself at disadvantage for holding, and you're actually going to open yourself up. Yeah, Hoodless is
he's focused. He's got his
super
eyes closed there.
Hoodless is always very confident. You very rarely see Hoodless fluff swing.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to be going to the Chinese Festival stage here.
A lot of interactions here. They got
nice low
assist.
It's the frame advantage. Of course, we'll go back grab. It's the down punch. That actually still works for 5. Okay.
Again,
down kick.
Black Moon started off really strong again, but you see Hoodless just bringing it back down to his pace, getting that spacing.
Again, that's what Rig is really good at. He's really good at getting his stun, getting his launcher. Again, DOA 6 is more focused on getting your stun launch and getting advantage.
Right.
Hoodless knows that Rig takes advantage of that very well. He's got a down kick launcher, which is the low into a mid kick launcher.
Yeah.
All right, that's nice punish. That's not going to be enough to kill, though.
And that's one of the things that players got to be mindful of.
You see the reaction on that sweep? That was
nice.
Crazy.
Very nice.
All right, nice. 12-frame launcher there to start the round off. He's going to send him off.
Yep.
Max damage up kick. That's very hard to pull off. You actually have to step forward and then up kick.
Yeah, and it takes him down, a good 30% because of that interactable he went through.
All right, against the up kick again on counter hit. Yeah, it's a super good launcher.
But the one thing that's been keeping Black Moon in this is he's had some very timely holds. And this could be big time damage if he counters. Up.
He's going to get the box. Oh my god, that is it.
And the best part about that combo is he used 0 meter.
0 meter forward. You can get a lot of damage off of that corner without even touching your bar. Really good combo by Black Moon to close it out.
It's right back in.
It does the down punch to reset the position. There it is. Forward grab into the wall. About 25% of the focus. Nice. Oh, that was so crazy. He drops the combo, though. That's the side step with the offensive hold.
But I like what Hoodless did there in that previous combo where he did the down punch to kind of reset the situation.
Right. Yep.
To force Black Moon into guessing.
So no punish on that punch kick hit there by Hoodless. I'm surprised. He's usually really on point with his punishment.
Yeah.
Going to be going up 2-1 here against Black Moon. Black Moon just got to make something happen. He's down. He's missing a little bit of meter here. Hoodless sitting on his full bar.
And do you see the change in pace and style from
Hoodless?
Oh, yeah.
He's playing much more aggressive.
He went from doing what he's doing before, which was the pace and space, to just going there and abusing the low, tripping his feet up, and trying to throw Black Moon off his game. It's working right now. This next exchange, this is a dead character.
Rig has access to a 17-frame low sweep that he does while he's standing. He's not dead from that? Ooh, wow.
Yeah. Close enough, though.
That was a crazy match. So either way, good stuff to Black Moon. He's not out again. This is winner's bracket. We're going to see Black Moon again later. Congratulations to Hoodless for moving on into winner's bracket. We're going to have our next match coming up for you guys soon.
Yeah, and our next match is going to be a CEO versus Rakudo.
Right.
And just as a heads up for everybody to know, we are running through the winners finals of this top 24 first, and then we'll have a few select top 24 losers matches after that.
So I actually spoke with Rakudo briefly to this prior to this. He actually let me know that he's never lost to an international player before in U.S. So
interesting. So basically, there's a first time for everything, right?
You never know. You never know what's going to happen. I know that he actually suffered a loss to Kai Dragon. So you never know what's going to happen. As far as the international Japan players are concerned, he's never actually lost to one in the U.S. before. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that.
Yeah, I'll be very curious because, I mean, obviously Bayman's not as strong in this iteration, so Rakudo's been experimenting with other characters just because, Bayman isn't that powerhouse he once was.
Exactly.
And we know that CEO's been using a lot of Nico, and his Nico has performed outstanding in this tournament thus far. We know that Rakudo also likes to use Nico, so maybe we'll see a mirror match.
You never know. I know that Rakudo has been playing Nico. I do follow his stream a lot. He's been playing Nico online. I know he believes the character is very strong. He also has a Hitomi as well. So he has other characters at his disposal that he could use.
Yeah, I'm going to be very curious about this. And shout out to Rakudo for wearing that T-shirt there
with
the
the
DOA 6
100%.
World Championships on it. Always got to represent the brand.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors, Team Ninja. Shout out to CEO Jabali for hosting this event.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is going to be an exciting match. Again, I'm just curious because I know Rakudo's been using other characters, so I can't say he's going to pick Bayman. He's known to pick Hitomi. He's played more Hitomi in this game than he has in any other game. So.
And one of the odd things about Rakudo that he's always done historically since he's been playing this game is the fact that he doesn't do casuals during tournament weekend.
Right, which I agree with.
He saves his secret sauce, if you will, for only tournament play. So I'm going to be curious because we haven't seen him since what, the last time he competed in Paris.
Exactly, haven't seen him.
Yeah.
Especially in the offline setting. See, Elijah is going to be going with Nico. So, okay, so we see Bayman. Very interesting pick. Very, very interesting pick. I think he just believes in the Bayman. I do believe that Bayman does well against Nico, though. I do believe so. She's got access to the 1P. She's very fast, but to get in a lot, she's got to use mids, which the parry opens up, obviously, for defensive tactics.
For sure, and this is definitely going to be a button check because obviously this stage is the training stage. So
right.
It's not, it's banned from the actual tournament itself. Which one of the things that I like about the stage is the fact that it's so open, but it's got those spacings, so you can see the little lines on the ground, so you can see exactly how far the attacks reach out.
Right.
It's a really good training stage.
It's actually really awesome that we finally got one of these in DOA. You know, we've always had the tatami stage from, obviously, from DOA 4 and up, so I'm happy we actually got a legit training stage now. It's awesome. All right, so this is going to be exciting, man. I can't wait to. I'm just so ready for this to start. Like, I'm just so amped up right now.
Yeah.
Elijah, very confident player, very confident. Whenever he's flustered, he kind of does his thing with a stick a little bit, but he jumps right back into it. He's a very confident player.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him sit down with our community manager, Emmanuel Master. They went about even with one another, just in a casual format. But the things that Seal was putting on the screen were pretty shocking to me.
Right. The way CO plays in a spacing game is something we do not see a lot, especially from our U.S. players. You'll see him throw out a lot of jabs from mid-screen to try to keep you at bay.
Yep.
He uses a lot of 1P to kind of, he'll bait you with 4-4 punch, which is safe on block, and
yep.
he'll throw a 1P out there to kind of stop you from sidestepping, stop you from jabbing or grabbing him. So really good tactic. Obviously, he's a Genfu player, so using 1P comes naturally from playing Genfu.
Yeah. And one of the styles that's definitely different from the American players that we've seen is the fact that they are more hesitant to hold.
Yeah.
So one of the weaknesses, if you will, is players should take advantage of the fact that of the quick launch, right?
Right,
Because
exactly.
if you stun the person, you don't want to play your food. You don't want to wait for them to react. You just want to launch them as soon as possible and not give them an opportunity to think. We'll see if they
let's jump into this. We're going to be going to the lab stage here. Nice. That's a safe string there by Nico. Nice. Gets the stun extension. Kudo starting off really strong here with the backbreaker grab.
Exactly. And he's got a stage here that lends itself well to Bayman, right?
Right.
Bayman likes to take advantage of the ground itself, so the extra 10 points of damage from the electric floor come in handy.
One thing that I see from Nico, especially for Elijah with Nico, he plays the stun game a lot with her. Again, DOA 6, you can get the stun launch, but he obviously enjoys playing the stun game a little more, get that extra damage, get the launch.
And the interesting thing is, Kudo is starting off very strong.
Very strong.
We did notice that CO had been watching all the players, and that's, I think, the one advantage that Kudo has. Like I said before, the fact that he didn't play any casuals, so Nico didn't get it, CO didn't get a chance to download Kudo.
The one thing I will say about Nico is her combos work on pretty much every weight class. You're going to get really good damage on every weight class. Bayman being the heaviest weight class, still able to get a 40% combo there.
CO starting off really strong in this round.
Okay, beautiful quick launch. He's not going to use the meter. I respect it. He wants to save it for later. He's already up around. There's no point in using the meter. Okay, nice. Gets the jab extension. Throws the round out there.
Yeah, smart play. I mean, in that situation, Bayman's already at negative. You've got the fastest character, so why not 9-frame jab?
Right. Okay, so one thing I do notice about Rakudo's Bayman, he uses a lot of free cancels. It works out for Bayman too because you have to respect the super annoying. He's got an offensive hold. You have to be paying attention when he's going to use an offensive hold.
Exactly. And that's because, Bayman has such deep stuns, you can take advantage of the free cancels. And this could be very...
Oh my god, the drop combo. And he gets caught ducking. See, the drop combo.
Yeah.
Is that because of the lack of casuals?
No, I think in that situation it was one of those, you have a brain fart every once in a while.
Right, yep, it happens.
Happens in tournament play.
Jump back into the match here. Elijah doing a really good job of keeping the pressure. Gets the quick launch again. Kudo has to be a little more patient and stunned. He's getting hit by that delayed launch every single time.
And that third round really got in Kudo's head, I'm thinking, because right now CO's kind of moving a nice little rhythm right now.
Okay, there's the stun extension, and he's going to die from this 100%. Elijah goes up 1-0 in the second.
Yep.
Man, all right, so Rakudo warming up his hands. His hands might be a little, it's kind of cold. Oh, he's sitting up in the chair. Oh, man.
All
right,
that's a
he's
Kudo
ready.
face right there.
He's ready. He's going to stay on Bayman.
I like what we saw from him. It was just he cost himself that round. He recognized a mistake. And there's no reason for him to switch characters. Just get back into it and handle your business.
Rakudo knows this matchup. It's not a lack of matchup experience. He's played Nico in tournaments multiple times.
But as we say that, he just lost Half-Life.
Exactly.
Seal was really good. Rakudo's got some work to do.
Oh, he countered mid-punch right there. What a hole. All right, there it is. Forward kick. Nice, yo, Theologica.
Yeah. And Seal does two very good reads there. 2 mid punches.
He starts the round with a grab, and he parried. What a read. That is safe. Nice. Gets the forward punch kick. Gets the guaranteed down throw every single time.
And
Kudo
nice
not
break
really
hold.
expecting a wake-up game there.
He wasn't.
But it's good, though, because he knows that Theologica knows he can't just do a wake-up game and get his leg broken.
Did you just see what I saw there? Seal broke Kudo's throw combo. Very few players break.
You can't break Kudo, especially in this game, because obviously, as you know, Bayman lost his frame advantage. You have to break his throw, so he doesn't want you out of that now.
As we said, a nice round from Kudo. Very strong round. Very nice reads all the way through. Nice sidestep there. And that's the one thing, if we think about what happened with Zachariah earlier,
right?
We saw a lot of sidesteps from Zachariah,
yes.
which kept him in the match. Because Nico has a lot of linear strings that you get around.
I think, a lot of players are starting to lose sight of how good the sidestep was because you got to use it. Do not be afraid to throw that sidestep out there. It avoids everything that does not track. It's super good tactic. Again, Zachariah used it yesterday and was able to almost take the match on Theologica.
And the one thing I've seen about CO these days right now is he's not using the reset throw. He's going for the max damage.
Yes, exactly. Because he doesn't want to take the risk. There's no point.
Yeah.
Gets the 3KK launch. That is going to hurt so bad.
He's going to go to the citizen.
If he launches him, he's dead. He is 100% dead, and he's going to use the meter. He's not going to risk it.
Might be the
Wait, no.
Might be.
No, he's not dead. He didn't do the bound first. Is it enough? Can he come? Oh, that's it. Just like that. Theologica, very convincing.
Wow.
Very convincing. You can tell Theologica has been doing his homework 100%. His hold ratio was like super high that game. He held almost everything.
Yeah, it was a strong set from CO there. Very strong set from Rakudo right there. The one thing I would say about Rakudo is I think in that first game, on that third round where he had that kind of brain fart where he kind of messed up the combo, I think that just put him off kilter, messed up his rhythm, and then CO just warmed up and ran through him. That's
something that will definitely mess with your head a little bit while you're playing a tournament. You drop a combo, you're kind of like, I cannot believe, especially if you lose the round afterwards. You drop a combo, you lose the round, you're like, I cannot believe I just lost the round because of that. But you got to get back in there. Rakudo, obviously being a veteran competitor, he knows that he's got to get back in there. And he didn't do absolutely terrible, but obviously Theologica was prepared for the matchup.
Yeah, so that would be a Japanese player taking out Rakudo.
100%. So,
the
first time for everything.
The streak's broken.
Oh, man. So, I know Rakudo's not happy about that. I'm going to have to talk to him a little later. But either way, we got a lot of other exciting matches coming up for you guys. So, definitely be sure to stick around. What do we got coming up next?
So, we got our next match, right? Terrorock versus Caliber Blades.
Oh, my gosh.
And listen, let me tell you right now. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously because the game's so fresh, but coming off of 5, Caliber Blades was typically the favorite for every single tournament.
Every single event.
Right?
Typically the favorite. I mean, he earned it. He was winning 80% of the events.
And Terrorock is considered one of the best Japanese players. So to get this match this early on in the tournament shows the level of skill that we've seen throughout these last few days.
So again, I'm very curious to see who Caliber Blades is going to go with. I know he has a pocket Nico. Obviously, he has an Ellie, a great Elliot player. Obviously, a great Helena player. Obviously, one of the best. But he's been using Kula. I wonder if he's going to test his Kula to see where Terrorock's head is with the character.
Yeah, I mean, you know how Caliber is. He's unpredictable in that sense. And Kula being just having come out 2 weeks ago, there's a lot of advantages to busting out a new character on the screen. Because clearly no one truly knows the potential of that character.
We don't know. We still don't even know the potential of the characters that were already in the game because the game is so new. The game is only coming up on 4 months old. That's really not a long time. So.
Yeah. But you know what's interesting about Terrorock is the fact that he's now no longer a Li Fang player. He's now a Kasumi player.
Right.
So unlike Black Moon, who said, I'm going to stick with Li Fang through and through, Terrorock said very early on, you know what, I don't think she's as strong. I want to find a new character. It's interesting that he switched to Kasumi because her playstyle is so different than Li Fang typically. Because you're thinking about Kasumi, you're thinking about speed, you're thinking about quick launches, you're thinking about less pacing, right? And Li Fang's more of a pace character.
Right.
So I'll be curious to see because we saw a little bit of Terrorock's Kasumi yesterday. I'll be curious to see more of it because from what we saw, at least in that brief glimpse yesterday, was pretty solid.
Exactly. No, his Kasumi is exceptional. One of the best I've seen, 100%. I've watched him a lot. Obviously, he played at the Taipei Major. Obviously, he played at TSB. We've seen his Kasumi in action. Very, very talented Kasumi player. And he picked up the character relatively quick. I'm not sure if he played her previous to that or not.
Yeah, that part I'm not sure about. I mean, at that level, when you get to that level, you have a very good familiarity with all characters. So I wouldn't be surprised if he, played her in the side.
Right. I will say this: Caliber Blades' Kasumi matchup experience is very high. Obviously, Quiggle, another high-level Kasumi player within the community, he's played him countless times in grand finals, countless times throughout the year, so he knows the matchup. I wonder how this is going to. Did you see what character he picked?
I didn't get a chance to see the character. Did not get a chance to see it. But
I'm so excited to see if Cooler's on the screen.
right.
Oh, man, I wonder if he picked Cooler. Please tell me he picked Cooler.
Yeah, I mean, it would be the first time we saw her, at least today. So
what do we got?
No,
Oh, you picked Elliot. I respect
he
Elliot.
went all out, 100%.
He wanted to go all out. He knows who he's playing. He doesn't want to test whether he knows the matchup or not.
And he's starting off strong already.
Okay, he's going to get that close hit. All right.
What's the mix-up?
Beautiful quick launch by Kyler, but he's going to take about almost 50% life off of 2 combos.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's
nice.
The fact that you're playing against the players and you need a quick launch.
100%. You don't want to play the stun game. Don't play with them. I will say this: defensively sound, the Japanese players, they have the strongest defense I've seen.
Absolutely.
Strongest by far.
What's going to be the setup here? Caliber Blaze smartly uses the break hold, gets himself out of the situation. Interesting that Caliber Blades thought he was going to free cancel, so he tried to do a throw punch there. Got caught, got blown up, lost a round.
That's one thing Kasumi players tend to do. They tend to do a lot of free cancels. But either way, jump back to the match here. Beautiful parry by Caliber Blades. He gets that guaranteed 9K still. Nice break hold, puts him in the corner. Remember, if you get put into the corner after a break hold, you get all that frame advantage and you foul. You're not out in the open anymore.
And you saw what Caliber Blades, he went with his fastest attack just to challenge Terra Rock in that situation.
Okay, did you see how he just stopped him from running up with the jab? That's what I was talking about. All right, gets the frame advantage. Wow, catches the sidestep.
Classic punch grab situation.
Can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. All right, try that 7P.
Caliber.
So fast, 9 frames. Just gonna beat her every single time.
Is that the 3rd round in a row we've seen him use that 9P?
It's
right?
You gotta think about it. All the options is beating. It's outside. It's gonna beat the jab out because of the damage. It's gonna beat the forward punch because of the speed. So it's super good.
Right here, he's gonna do some really good damage. What is gonna be the setup? And again,
right, try to go for the frame advantage there. Caliber Blaze not respecting it at all. Hit him right in the face with that 7P again.
And I think it's because Caliber Blaze, he knows the frames. He knows there's 0.
Oh, he knows. He knows. Yep, he knows. He explores every setup he sees. He wants to test it and see why they're using it.
Oh, he whipped it, and Caliber Blaze didn't do anything about it. And both players right here playing a little
really
tense.
good. I'm liking the spacing game. I'm liking it. All right, so hits him with the down back punch and no stun extension though. All right, beautiful up kick to close the round out. This is crazy right now.
That was a smart play from Terra Rock there. He did the free cancel. He knew that the end of the string was high, it, and then went with a different high because he thought Caliber Blaze would hold it.
Elliot's actually one of the only characters in the game that can bound you, do an attack, and then still hit you with the close hit. It's actually crazy. All right, gets the bound there. What's he going to do? Another close hit again, 20%.
I like what we're seeing from both players. They're respecting the distance between each other.
Yes.
And waiting for that right moment to press the button.
Obviously, Caliber Blades, again, knows his matchup. You can tell. But Terra Rock knows the Elliot matchup as well. Look at how he's playing right now.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with what he's putting on the screen. Like, the button choices have been immaculate so far.
Okay, beautiful way to close around. That down ace plus K by Elliot, super dangerous. Obviously, it's going to open you up. You got to hold the mid punch. As you can see right there, he didn't hold it. You got to hold it. It's a straight 50-50 all day.
And I think it's because he was thinking Caliber Blaze was going to do another high punch at the start of the round.
Right.
Caliber Blaze changed it up because that's what Caliber Blaze does.
Exactly.
Very good at adapting.
And as you can see, Caliber Blaze looks like he may be running away with this. Got all 4 bars a meter. Exactly. All he needs is one hit into a bound, and it's over. One hit. What's he going to do? Oh, he doesn't hit it.
Nice sidestep. This is coming down to the wire right here. Oh, wake up, break
he's
blow.
Dead, 100%. That wake up, break blow is super good because of the fact that break blow works the best. Did you see it? The break blow works the best when you're at disadvantage. It's going to sabaki any attack.
Absolutely. And the thing is, I was just laughing at the fact that Caliber Blaze looked like he was breathing heavy right there. He's like, thank God that worked.
I mean, dude, he risked it all. If he got grabbed on wake up, not only would he have lost his meter, Terra Rock could have actually came back, hit him with the break blow, and did a combo of his own with no ability to break it. That was a risky read, but it worked out.
Yeah, that's what you have to do at this level. Take some risk. If you don't take risk and you just come here and try and do a flow chart, you're not going to be very successful. You're not going to get far into this tournament.
And Terra Rock is going to be thinking the rest of this set, is he going to get up and do that again?
Right, exactly.
You never know. It creates that mind game. Is this a risk that he's going to do this again? You never know. Beautiful quick launch on that Caliber Blaze.
And one thing that Caliber Blaze doesn't mind is taking like a low jab from Kasumi because it puts her at that -1 state, whereas Caliber Blaze knows it's his turn.
All right, so we get the citizen assist. Nice break hold there by Terra Rock. He gets hit again.
Caliber Blaze has no respect at the moment for any of the situations. He's just using the advantage of Elliot.
Yep. So as you see right there, he just got that forward grab. He's actually taking a note out of Ginfu's book, taking that forward grab with the 2-part and actually finishing to knock him off the ledge there.
Exactly. And you see this, now Caliber Blades has trained him to start blocking at the beginning of the round, gets that free throw, almost got the interaction.
Yeah.
And he's looking really good right now. He's got him down to about half life. He's got full meter to do what he wants. Nice punishment from Terror Rock there.
All right, 7P again gets the frame advantage. Man, that's such a good move.
Nice
7P
crush.
is such a good move. All right, there it is. Wow. Oh, I thought he was going to die from that.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Still gets it, though.
Everybody's looking like he's running away with this at this point.
Exactly, and he's got full meter. He's got everything he needs to take this round successfully.
All Caliber Blades
Nice
needs is
punch.
2 launches and he's dead 100%. But Terror Rock coming back, almost sitting on 4 bars of meter himself. Let's see if he can make something happen. He's got to come back. He's down 1 right now.
Yeah, that's the thing with Terror Rock. At this point, he's got to change some things up. Go for the angles a little bit. I like what he was doing with the lows to kind of throw Caliber Blades off from his game.
Wow. Wow, the
Nice.
low hold just saved him. Tries to do the 3-through cake with a quick launch. Doesn't get it.
And that's because Caliber Blades knew he had to break hold because he didn't want to guess in that situation.
Right. So I'm seeing a little bit of a lack of punishment right now from Terror Rock. I wonder if it's because he knows the Caliber's going to press after he stuns. Instead, he could be dead from this if he gets the ground. If he gets the ground, he's dead. Oh, he tried to push him, and he's dead. That's it. Just like that, Caliber is going to be sending Terror Rock to lose bracket here at CEO. This is crazy. Caliber Blade's looking really good right now, man.
Yeah, it was one of those situations like that first game they were testing each other out, right? And then at that moment when Caliber Blades, took that first game, he got very comfortable. He was like, all right, I got through that situation. My break blow worked at the end of that game.
Exactly.
And now I can just go back to doing what I want to do.
And again,
so
like,
pressure.
Sometimes as a spectator, you don't really understand, like, when something happens in these sets, we take this stuff into account. Like, is he going to get up and do that again? You have to keep that in your mind at all times. So,
yeah,
that was crazy. I cannot believe that actually happened.
Fantastic match from both players. Of course, Terror Rock gets into loser's bracket. He's not out of the tournament. He's just got to work his way through a very, very tough path.
I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you're not looking at the brackets right now, top 24 losers is the gauntlet right now.
Yes.
Top 8 losers is going to be crazy. I cannot even begin to understand what is about to happen in that set.
Well, what we have happening next is actually Quiggles versus Electrified Man. And of course, those of you watching at home that are familiar with these players, they've seen each other multiple times throughout the history of Dead or Alive 5. They are players who have both won majors, and to see them again is actually pretty refreshing.
Right.
It means they've been consistent in their gameplay
Exactly.
and training
They've
within the game.
played a lot. So if there's any players in the community that know how the other player plays, it's these two. They have played each other so much, not only in tournament but online. They've been really good friends over the years, so this is going to be crazy. I wonder who we're going to see. Electrified Man has so many characters. He's playing more characters now than I've ever seen him play. He plays Hitomi now. He's got obviously a pocket Helena. He's got Christy. He's got so many characters right now.
Well, I think that's the interesting part about both of these players is they were both very well known for their Christy play in DOA 5, and then they kind of busted out a Rolodex of characters over time. And in 6, they're not even using Christy as their necessarily mains. They're using other characters instead. And I don't know if that has to do, because I haven't talked with them yet, but I don't know if that has to do with the fact that maybe they feel Christy isn't where she needs to be, or maybe they just like the other characters more these days.
Right. So this is going to be crazy. Again, Quibble really hasn't been, I will be honest, he hasn't really been playing the game as much. But I've seen him play casuals over the weekend, and he is looking really good. He definitely boosted himself up a little more. Again, I haven't seen him play too much, but he is looking so good right now in this game.
Yeah, I saw him playing with Mai, and I saw him playing with Phase 4. I'm not sure which one, because when I did talk to him a little bit briefly about Phase 4, he said he just wasn't quite there with her where he wanted to bust her out into a tournament. But anything goes. And for E-Man, we know that he's really, really high on Helena these days.
Exactly.
He's been putting out YouTube videos, YouTube content, telling us that there's a lot of unknown tech with her that he's looking to put on the screen. So I hope we get to see some of that today.
We definitely will. I hope so. So we have, obviously, this is a button check. We have Elliot on the screen. Neither one of these players choose Elliot, so.
Yeah, definitely. And this is going to be the case for a lot of these players. Like, even though there is a button, you can set your buttons on the versus screen, which is a great addition to the game.
Yes.
Tournament players just want to be able to see their character move. They want to see those attacks. They want to make sure those buttons are what they say they are. And it's smart. It's smart. It's a veteran move that you should always do. Because the last thing you want to do is get onto a tournament, right, and have your buttons messed up.
Everyone want to start a match and be like, I didn't hit this button in the button check, and now I'm screwed out. They're not going to let you reset again, so make sure your buttons are always correct.
Yeah, your opponent's not going to sit there and say, oh, you can't throw, let's reset. No, it's not going to happen.
Exactly. I'm just not getting thrown this set.
Yeah, exactly. And if they pick up on that, you're done.
Oh, yeah. Done. So, Again, I'm not really sure what character's going to see. From Quiggle, obviously, he's got a really good Christie. We already know that his Phase 4 is ridiculous. I do know that he has some things about Phase 4 in his game that he does not like. He complains about her damage not being as high.
Yep.
I do think that her damage is still pretty good, but it's definitely not where it was in DOA 5. Definitely not.
No question. It's almost like Kasumi in Phase 4 flip spaces in that sense, where Kasumi is doing significantly more damage these days, whereas Phase 4 got changed to do less damage.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay because she's got more mix-ups from that stun situation anyway, so you kind of have to guess. So it's a balancing act, I think.
So Phase 4, again, she can actually do some of her teleports on block in this game.
Yes.
So she can literally stand on the ground, do her teleports on block, and then go into a mix-up from that. And again, Phase 4 is the only character in DOA history with a 2-frame attack.
Yeah.
She has a 2-frame mid from her jumping that is -1 on block up close, and then +1 from range. It's actually ridiculous, and it's unholdable. If you hold it, you don't even get any damage for it. You just move out of the way, and she's going to hit you anyway.
Really strong. I just say that's the ninja tech, and we'll keep it that. Keep it as it is.
Something's got to be done about that one, man.
I don't know. All right.
I don't know. So we see Helena, obviously, going to be coming from Electrify Man. Who is Quiggle going to choose? Christie. I've been seeing mostly Christie. I don't think I've seen him touch phasing casuals. It's been mostly Christie.
Yeah.
And he's doing really well with her. Again, you know, we talked about it a little bit. Again, the sidestep being changed to where you need meter to use the sidestep made Christie a much better character, because the one complaint about her before was that you could literally sidestep. As soon as she started the string, you could do the special sidestep. If it didn't track, which it wasn't going to, you were going to get around it. But now you need the meter, so Christie is back doing her old shenanigans all over again.
Yeah. You know, the other thing I want to say about these two players is they know each other very well because they train together.
100%.
Right? So that doesn't really lend an advantage to either player. But in this particular matchup, given the fact that Christie doesn't have a lot of options to get Helena out of her Buko stance because they're slower, right? Her down jab is 14 frames.
Yep.
I want to see what we're gonna find out from Quiggles and how he's gonna adjust to that. Right. Especially with this new version.
And the thing about it is that E-Man knows Christie. Obviously, like the back of his hand. He is a sub-Christie player. He knows this character, so this is going to be rough for Quiggle, man. We'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, E-Man starting off really strong here, and I like what we saw from E-Man right there. You know, he just did a string and made sure to finish it. He had nothing really to lose. He had 80% of his life left.
And again, another big change with Helena in this game. She no longer has access to her 3-3P from standing. She has to be in Boko to use it, so that's going to be a big game changer, especially against Christie.
I like what we're seeing from Quiggles here, though. I like the stun setup, and he did something that's really important to do against Helena players, which is to hold that 4DP, which is a high at the end. It's very difficult to do. Smart play from him.
That's a nice mid-kick there to get the advantage.
And even with E-Man, he's challenging those wake-up kicks. I wonder how that's going to play out throughout this match.
Right. Wake-up kicks are something that I've definitely been seeing a lot more. There was a time where people weren't really doing that many wake-up kicks. We're seeing them all over the place now.
Nice punishment from
so that is unsafe. So that move is actually her. It's going to be her fatal attack. So whenever you get hit by that, you're going to put in a sit-down stun, and it's actually unsafe in this game.
Yeah.
So it was -7 before.
And right now, I need to see Quiggles get a little more comfortable. He's looking uncomfortable. And E-Man is punishing each hold that Quiggles is choosing to miss. And this is going to be big-time damage. He's got full meter. He could probably take this round with one more setup. Just like that.
He's not dead yet. Without even using any meter, no break blows were done at all. None.
Yeah. Nice break hold.
You see something right there. Just wants to finish the matchup. Nice forward kick to close it out.
And that's another veteran move that I love to see from tournament players. Don't play with your food. Burn whatever meter you have to make sure you close it out and don't give your opponent any breathing space whatsoever.
So as you can see, E-Man played super dominant that game without using any meter at all. So as you can see, he saved his meter for the end because he knew that there's a chance that Quiggle might hit me and come back. I'm not risking it. I'm using my break hold. Obviously, the break hold parries all 3 levels. It stops the lows, it stops the mid, and the high. Super good option there.
Quiggles is looking too chill and happy right now. I don't like that face from him, man. I don't know.
Look,
we might see another 3-0 on Quiggles right now. He's looking too chill. I need some more focus from him.
He's always laughing and joking.
Yeah.
But then he'll just come back and beat you. So you got to be careful. He might be doing that to throw E-Man off. He's trying to throw E-Man off right now.
The rope-a-dope, right?
That's his trick.
Buddy.
That's his trick. And then he's going to laugh in your face like, ha, like, no, it's not funny.
That's what I was saying. Like, I saw that face and I was like, wait, is he trying to give him the rope-a-dope?
He's getting serious now. He knows if I lose this, I'm going to losers. You don't want to go losers.
Yeah.
This is not the tournament. You want to be in losers. Everyone is fighting for their life right now. We see phase 4. Okay.
I like the option. Her down jab is obviously 0 on hit. Gives him a lot more flexibility against
the 11 frame mid as well, 9 frame jab, just a close hit.
You can already see. Go ahead.
Phase 4 having the air grab. If she's under the rooftop there, she's going to get him to bounce off the roof and get a guaranteed launcher every time.
Yeah. And we can already see the pace of this match is completely different than the last game we just saw because it's phase 4. So you're playing at a completely different style.
Right.
But as I say that, E-Man dropping combos is still warming up.
All right, so we're already seeing a completely different pace of a match here. Quiggle starting off the round, taking the first round in the set. All right, nice. Counters that high kick. That would have been bad if you got hit by that.
But and it also looks like E-Man knows the frames there, so he knows that when Quiggles is canceling in that situation, phase 4 is at negative.
Right. All right, so he actually would have got something guaranteed, but nice way to break the throw there by E-Man.
Did you see the duck there? It ducked to a mid-punch.
That was great.
A free attack.
Again, so he's got to be careful with this Bokuho. The Bokuho is so good because it can go under mid-wake up kicks. You do not have access to those against this character. Is he going to use the meter? He is. He's going to launch it. There it is.
And I think it's smart play from him.
Ooh, gets that 2-frame attack in there super fast.
I really like the fact that Quiggles was not afraid to just launch him at that point. Take max damage because you got some things on the line. Take the risk. He
paid attention to last game when E-Man didn't use any meter. He's probably just going based off of that. That's going to kill.
Yeah.
Those combos are so difficult. Great execution by Quiggle.
Yeah, that's another thing. Great way to point that out.
Yeah.
Her execution takes a lot of skill.
Like we're looking at this character, we're not paying attention to the execution you need to play her. All of her combos you see are like just frame combos. You have to have the timing down. All right, here it is again. Beautiful combo. That is going to hurt. Nice, about 25% there.
And the thing Quiggles needs to do is make sure he wraps his round up. He doesn't want to give Electrified Man any breathing space whatsoever. Doesn't want to give him any time to think about how to counter his character. Ooh, a nice read from E-Man.
He's not dead. There's no wall. He's not dead yet. Gonna leave him one more hit.
Quiggles has the same amount of meter. Oh, wake up break low, right?
He didn't want to risk the wake up kick. In that situation, maybe the wake up kick was the way to go. All right, 4-4 punch gets the hit. No stun though. Okay. All right, where's the launcher?
Nice
there
launch.
it is. Up forward kick for the launcher. Okay, that is unsafe. Nice throw punish there by Quiggle.
You saw there, Quiggle tried to challenge that throw as well with a throw.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He held just in time to get out of that, but it wasn't enough, the Bokuho throw, to kill him.
And like I was saying earlier, now that E-Man's back in it, because Quiggles wasn't able to finish out that third round, this is now Quiggles, tournament life within the winner's bracket on the line.
Exactly. He doesn't want to go to loser bracket. I'm telling you, you don't want to go down there. All right, so again, E-Man set point right now. If he can get this next round, it's going to be over. He takes the break low again. Tries to go for the throw mix-up. No bait. Oh, man, if he got the bound, it might have been it.
I think in that situation, E-Man looked at his life and he said, I want to hold on to the meter.
Right.
Because, nice free step from E-Man there. Way to see that 2-frame attack like you were talking about earlier.
Wow, one more hit, and that's it. No punish by Quiggle, though.
I think he was a little nervous at that time. But if Quiggles can sit there and get some spacing, they got about 16 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, that's
nice challenge.
All right, there it is. Gets the frame advantage, goes under it, and he's dead.
He had the right idea, too. He just didn't finish the sidestep attack.
That was crazy. I mean, you can tell. So one thing I've noticed about Quiggle, when he's down, he doesn't play it safe. He's going to try to go in and get that hit.
Take that risk.
He's trying to hit you.
I think part of it was because of the fact that, the clock was ticking down.
Right.
He recognized that E-Man had at least 60%, so they had to have at least 2 more exchanges.
Exactly.
And so to get those 2 exchanges within those 16 seconds, he had to be risky. He also had the right idea at the end of that match with the sidestep. He just chose not to do the sidestep attack.
Yeah.
And then, of course, E-Man took advantage of that little bit of disadvantage by doing his own attack and finishing up.
One thing that I didn't see that set a lot, again, we were just talking about the sidestep. We didn't see a lot of sidestepping. We really didn't. Again, E-Man being very conservative with his meter, I respect it. Look at how much it paid off in the end. The first set, he actually took it by using the break hold to get out of that low option there. So it's really good to hold on to your meter sometimes. Sometimes you don't have to burn it every single chance you get.
Yeah, and I think that's the part of the meta within this game as we continue to see it get evolve and get, as more players kind of play around with it, is the fact of making that choice between using your meter or not using your meter. And in that situation, a lot of what we're seeing from these high-level players is if they have a lot of life left, their chances are they're not going to burn their meter, right? So in those cases, if you're the opposing player, you probably should just think about that and just go for the launch if you want that max damage.
Yep. All right, so got another match coming up for you guys right now. This is going to be a great match. So right now we're going to be doing Matt Ponton versus Memphis Legends.
Yeah. And we saw earlier yesterday, I should say, Memphis Legends against Hoodless, right?
Yeah. Great match, great match.
Fantastic match. That went 2-1. Memphis Legends definitely showed up, put Mila on the map, did very well. We haven't gotten a chance to see Matt Pot on
Not
stream.
yet. We haven't seen him yet, but I will tell you guys, Bass, even though he did take a hit, he took a hit. So his back throw, he actually was able to get his 6H+K into the bound off of it and go into his combo. Now he lost access to that. He still gets damage off it. Very, very fast grab. And I believe it's 8 frames.
Yes.
Very fast throw. That is fast for a super launcher, bro.
What's interesting is Matt has been talking about his desire to play Mai. But every time he comes to a tournament, everyone wants him to play Bass.
Right.
And he feels like, okay, everyone knows me as the Bass player. Let me just play Bass.
Right.
But these days, he's like, I'm here to win. I don't think Bass can help me win. And this is straight from him, by the way.
Right.
He was thinking that Mai is the character he wants to go with instead.
Right.
So if he goes with Mai, I like his chances.
I like the Mai choice if he does, because I know Matt has a great Mai. Again, we're going to see Ransu. We're not going to see him in Legends.
Yep.
Ransu, if you guys don't know Ransu, he is old school. Ransu's been around for a long time. He's usually in the forums. I know he took a break in DOA 5 for a brief amount of time. Either way, Ransu is very good. He's a PC player right now primarily. I know he has a PS4. He knows how to play this game. I assure you, do not sleep on Ransu.
Yeah, he's been in the community for a while.
Yeah.
I think he's a Florida native.
Yes, he is, 100%.
So he hasn't gotten a chance to travel out to all of the tournaments, but since
Yeah.
this isn't in his backyard,
Yep.
He's come out to support, which is great for DOA 6 and the
Exactly.
community itself.
And again, with DOA 6 World Championship, we're going around the world, guys. We're going to Texas. We're going to New Jersey. We're going everywhere. Just if there's an event next to you, try to get out there, guys. We're going all around the world this point. So, if you got something close to you guys want to show support, make sure you come out. So we're going to see Mai and Kula. Again, Ransu
new characters.
is a Hitomi player. Ransu is a Hitomi player, but he's going with Kula in his matchup. I don't know. He wants to test Matt's knowledge of the character. But Matt is good with this character. He's going for the new B&B there. Beautiful.
Nice.
That's going to take about 25%.
Nice.
She looks at the camera.
That's the classic Mai stance, right?
Oh, yeah. And again, there's a lot of things that are going to happen in this match as far as Kula is concerned. Again, you guys are familiar with Mai. She was in DOA 5. She's a King of Fighters character as well as Kula. That jumping punch from Kula is +1 on block.
And that's something that we're going to see from the Kula player a lot is the freezing breath. Because when you get caught by that freezing breath, it is basically a free launcher.
Every single time, free launcher. Into a break low if you got it. It hurts. All right, so Ransu knows the combos. He knows what he's doing at this point. All right, that forward grab is made into a super launcher, bro. That is max damage.
Yeah, and I like what we're seeing from Matt. He's kind of fearless and just running up in there. It's definitely a different style than what we're typically used to seeing from his fast play.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
right.
we're down to 7 seconds. I don't know. All right, there it is. Okay, so
Nice
Matt
punishment.
Pond closed around a beautiful punishment. So Matt obviously has been doing his homework. He knows what to do against his character.
Yeah, for sure. And the beautiful part is we're getting to see 2 of the DLC characters on screen. I think it's the first time we've seen it today.
Yes, the first time we've seen it today, yep. I'm sure other players have used them in the tournament, but obviously it wasn't streamed, so yeah. Okay, so that kick is actually plus from range. It's a guard break at every range, but it is negative up first. Yeah, so nice sweep there by Ransu. Really good job with these combos right now. Drops that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be the tricky part of playing this matchup for both players is understanding those strengths because they're going to be a little bit new for them.
Right.
Even though Mai was in the previous game, you're just not used to seeing her as much in the DOA 6 world.
Again, Matt showing that he knows this matchup. He ducked that low sweep.
Yes.
No punish, though, but he closed around out again with 4-4 kick. Ransu's got to make something happen right now. They both have access to the 11-frame mid and the 9-frame jab as well.
Yeah. This is just a different Matt that we're seeing. Like I said before, we're so used to seeing him play Bass, play a methodical play of Bass, but he's playing like a rush down style. It's really nice. It's kind of a throwback to his previous days back in DOA 3 where he used to play like a Hayate.
And again,
really nice
Matt is not using any meter, and he's just destroying Ransu at this point. Ransu's got to get something on the board. Negative. There it is. Ransu recognized it. Nice hold by Matt.
Oh, Matt wanted to style out there.
He wanted to style. That's unsafe. Beautiful punishment by Matt. Again, showing how well he knows this matchup. Great performance there by Matt. That was great. That was good stuff. Okay.
Look at him. He's kind of stone-faced.
He's
like,
looking
right,
good, man.
Game 1's done.
Again, shout-outs to Matt, again, being the creator of Free Step Dodge. Make sure you guys check out Free Step Dodge, the home of Dead or Alive. Make sure you go there. All your forums and everything like that are going to be on there. Matt having a little laugh there.
Yeah. Yeah, and again, like you just said, like with freestepdodge.com, like that is the place players go for that play DOA. They're interested in learning that new tech, meeting new people. Definitely visit that because Matt is the host and creator.
Yes. So again, we're going to jump into the next game here. And again, something cool about Kula that I do like is when she moves, she leaves that ice on the ground. That's really interesting. Really canon to the King of Fighters series as well.
Yeah, I think Team did a phenomenal job with importing both of these characters and making sure they retain their personalities and their playstyles.
That is unsafe, actually, but no punish by Ransu right there.
That's
What's
that
he gonna
new
do?
character juice right there.
Wow.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Not gonna kill.
Not enough to kill though. Wow.
Yeah, that's what, you know, when you're using that fatal rush, man.
It's gonna scale.
Diminishing
it's gonna
returns.
Scale 100%.
It's crazy.
It didn't really do anything, and he got the wall too. So a couple changes about Mai in this game. That string was actually made safe. It was unsafe in 5. They made it safe in this game. Oh, nice freeze. He gets the combo. He drops it though. That one is unsafe in this game.
Good recognizing with break hold there. Matt's kind of in the flow right now.
Matt is just playing on fire right now. Nice throw there by Ransom. He's got to make something happen. That move is 0 on block. Super good move is going to avoid the low wake up kick. Nice combo there by Matt.
I just like what we're seeing in general. He's
nice
so
punish.
Strong and so
Matt just knows this character.
Yeah. Nice fan.
Throws the fan to keep him out.
Good punish.
Wow.
Good whip punish.
Matt. Ransom he's in trouble, man. He's got to make something happen. He can match my speed.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely he can. It's just, you know, he seems to be getting beat out when he wants to press a button.
Yeah.
He's either got to be a little bit quicker on pressing that button or outspace Matt and look for the whip punish.
That one is actually unsafe in this game. I'm surprised he missed that punish.
That's what I mean. He's got to be a little bit quicker. That's all we're seeing.
Yeah, that's all it is right now. That is actually unsafe in this game, I believe. Okay, so nice sidestep. We're not seeing any meter use from Matt. He hasn't used one break blow yet at all. He's just going in right now. Nice throw there by Ransom, sitting on all his meter. He needs to make something happen right now.
Nice attack. That's kind of ballsy to, you know, challenge a guard break in that situation.
So we just saw Ransom lose all of his meter and he's dead.
Nice defense.
And just like that, Matt sends Ransom home out of the tournament.
So I think that puts anybody else that's looking to play Kula on notice. Don't do it against Matt Pond.
Yes, he knows the matchup. And you know what? I expected it. Matt is a lab monster. He probably took that character into the lab, broke her down for like a week.
Yeah. It was a great play from both players. Again, shout out to Ransom for showing up. You know, coming all the way from his native area of Florida, come out here to support CEO. And of course, Matt Ponton, you know, he had quite the journey trying to get to this tournament. Like he had flight delays, all kinds of nonsense.
Matt went out of his way to get here, guys. Again, getting the tournament is sometimes a little rough, but it's so worth it when you get here. Matt is obviously on the verge of moving up in the loser bracket here. So again, Ransu unfortunately eliminated, but either way, you know, congratulations for him to coming out and doing as well as he did in the tournament. I know he hasn't been to a tournament in a long time, so again, shout out to Ransu for coming out and participating. Hope we see you again, man. Yeah.
And then for just very quickly, guys, we are going to go to a break. It's going to be about 6 or 7 minutes. So this is Shay Swift Eye.
And I'm Emery Reigns. We'll see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Get the latest smartphone without the hassle of a contract. It's simple. You can get the new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus on a light and fast nationwide network. Simple Mobile. Out with the old, in with the simple.
GamerGoo. It stops sweaty hands at the source. You can use code CEO to save 10% at gamergoo.com today.
What's your current mood? Are you in the mood for tacos, burgers, pasta, or maybe sushi? We all have those days when we're just too busy to cook or go out for a meal. Enter Bite Squad. No matter what you're craving, you can order restaurant food on the Bite Squad app, and we'll deliver it right to your door. And the best part? No prepping, no cleanup. Just really great food from your favorite restaurants. Bite Squad. Food for your mood. Delivered.
Kwamba, supplier of sticks, bags, and more. Check out their store at kwambausa.com. This coupon expires on July 7th, but if you use code CO2019, you'll get 10% off site-wide. Rec Room Masters, supporter of CEO Fighting Game Championships. With many stand-up, sit-down, and much, much more arcade cabinets you can set up anywhere in your home on recroommasters.com. Yeah, that's Kenny Omega on a Razer Pantera Evo arcade stick, and you can own one too. Just visit the Razer store and check out their Razer Pantera Evo arcade stick. You guys enjoying the music on the CEO Fighting Game Championship streams? You can get the complete original soundtrack for CEO 2019 available now on Spotify, Bandcamp, Apple Music, and more. Check it out.
Yeah. Are you ready? Both fans dusty, chillin' with my man's peace, no doubt. Even during winter, got to work out. Part of my demeanor, I often lurk in between her. Navigate with ether while appetite getting meaner.
Attributes cleaner than having a misdemeanor. Used to eat egg beaters, eating habits of a cheetah. My mind's eye lights up like Naomi's hair dye. If the homies say welcome to die, expect not to continue.
What is going on, guys? We're back here at CEO Gaming for Dead or Alive 6 World Championship. We're going to be bringing up the bracket here to show you guys what's going on. Next match we have is going to be Blackberry versus Memphis Legends. So, again, to let you guys know, they played their first losers match off stream, and they actually ended up having to win a match to get here. So, shout out to them for staying in it.
But jumping onto this winner side of things right now, we have Hoodless and CEO up against each other in the winner side, and that's getting into winner's final. And then we have on the other side of the bracket, of course, this is top 8 guys, Excalibur Blades versus Electrify Man. All 4 of these players are familiar with one another. They all played each other at some point in tournament play, so it's going to be a really, really exciting set of matches for you.
It's like these matches, like every single match is going to be ridiculous. Every single match. The players that are at this tournament, Blackberry, obviously no stranger to hard competition. He's gotten second place at final round in Atlanta. He got second place there, losing to Crazy Steady. He's so close to winning. He finally wants to just win a major. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He's got to do it, man.
This is going to be the one. And Memphis Legends, again, you know, no stranger to hard competition as well. He actually played Hoodless yesterday, had a really, really good set with Hoodless. Ended up not being able to take him out, but either way, he's still in it, trying to win right now. So we'll see what happens, man.
Well, let's talk about it, because we already know which character each of these players is going to pick.
Exactly.
We think, right?
Yep.
So we think we're going to see that Nico versus Mila matchup.
Right.
You're very familiar with Mila.
Yes.
How do you feel about Mila's chances against Nico, especially against a player like Blackberry?
So I'll tell you this. Me and Blackberry are good friends. We've played a lot of DOA together. He knows the Mila matchup like the back of his hand. Like, he knows the matchup extremely well over the years. I've played him in tournament with Mila before. I actually had to get off Mila to go to Hayate because he just knows the matchup so well. So Memphis is in trouble right now because he knows the matchup, but he doesn't know Memphis Legends Mila. You don't know how he's going to play him.
Exactly.
And again, as DOA, anything can happen. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I think for Memphis' sake, because he came in with a game plan with Hoodless. You saw yesterday he knew that Hoodless liked to block a lot.
Right.
So he adjusts his gameplay to grab more.
And again, I do use Mila sometimes, so Memphis came to me and asked me, you know, what he needs to be added to his gameplay. Obviously, we're commenting, so we're paying attention to what's going on. I gave him some tips. We're going to see. I'm going to personally be watching to see if he applies them, because things that he can add to his playstyle can definitely help him out. Again, Blackberry just knows this matchup so well.
Yeah, I think what Memphis is going to have to do in this matchup against a player like Blackberry, who likes to get that pace and space going very well, is he needs to get into Blackberry's face.
Right.
You know, and that might be a little dangerous for a player like Memphis, but this is what this tournament's about. It's about taking those risks.
Exactly.
To put your opponent off kilter.
Yes.
And to take him out.
And that's DOA, man.
Yeah.
In order to get a win, sometimes you got to do the most craziest, outlandish things to get the win. And that's why I love DOA.
It's win or go home today. This is losers bracket, trying to get into top 8. So do everything you can. Don't sit there and lose the round, the match, the game, right, with meter on hand.
Right.
Burn everything.
Right. I'm just excited for this, man. We're going to see what happens. So we're going to have Mila. We're going to have Nico. So, again, I want Memphis to play up close, but as well, he has to be careful because Nico out-prioritizes his speed. He's got to be careful. Starts around with a grab.
And you know what I want to see? Because I see it in the top left part of the screen right now, a 10-win streak. That's got to go.
Oh, yeah, that's got to go. We can't even see the win streak, but it's got to go.
Player
again,
one
that means
killing
it
right
taken out by Nico.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, my God. The combo. Did you see the damage on that combo? He hit the ground, too.
And I like the recognition from Blackberry. He saw the window. He made sure he put an attack on the screen that would send her through the window. And it puts Memphis in a really bad situation. Blackberry takes that round very easily.
Takes the first round pretty convincingly. Again, Blackberry part of EXL. Congratulations to him for picking up the team.
For sure. And the thing that we got to see from Memphis is get some offense on the screen. He's got to make Blackberry a little fearful of putting those fast attacks on the screen. You know?
Right. All right, so Blackberry really, really good at breaking those timings. Memphis has to have his timing down if he wants to keep Blackberry under pressure on the ground.
Yeah, for sure. At this level, you should be allowing your opponent to break your things very often.
Exactly.
Right? You know, you can accept 5 to 10% of the time, but 90% of the time you want to make sure you get those off.
You want to get it, especially when you need it. So again, Blackberry's looking like he's going to close this out. It's not enough to kill, but he's playing so good right now. What's he going to do? Nice reaction there. Goes for the duck and finishes it with the 1P. Yeah. Again, Memphis has to understand Blackberry knows this matchup so well. You've got to throw some stuff out there that you've never done before. All right, gets the wake-up kick.
Yeah, I think what we need to see from Memphis is less setups, and just launch.
Right.
Just launch him. As soon as you get that stun, launch Blackberry.
There it is.
Or in this case, finish your throws.
Yeah, we had a talk. Me and Memphis had a talk. He's doing the things that I told him to apply, so he's a great listener. All right, so that's safe. That's -7 on block. Gets the stun. Nice hold to close the round out by Memphis. He needed that hold so bad.
So what are the other things that you told Memphis to do that he needs to be mindful
He
of
needs
this
to
match?
apply more down punch to get
Down
that
punch?
plus frames. The only thing is against Nico, he's going to trade because of the speed. You know, a slower character to work against, but he's got to be careful with the down punch, which is what I told him. So that's a dead string. She can't do anything after that if he gets hit.
Yeah, the one thing I want to see from Memphis, just from the tournament play that we've seen thus far, is when he's doing that 1PK, right? For that counter hit, 90% of the time he's following with the non-hit punch.
Exactly.
If you're a tournament player, you're paying attention to that, so you're going to hold it.
Yep.
That's one of the things Blackberry has done a couple of times throughout this round.
So Memphis sitting on almost all his meter. If he can get a couple hits, get his bar meter, he can make a comeback. That's safe. That's safe as well.
I like the patience from both players, and you see it. That's Blackberry's style. You don't want to play into his hands like that, where he just gets to sit there and watch you and be patient. You got to take more risk in that situation, and I think that's what the coach needs to be telling you right now.
Blackberry knows this matchup so well. Memphis is feeling it. He's feeling like, wait, they're really good friends. He probably knows his matchup. I need to play differently. If I was Memphis right now, personally, I like the Mila pick, but if he had another character, I would go with him just because of the fact that I know that Blackberry knows his matchup literally like the back of his hand.
Yeah, I mean, and you're going to run into that at the very highest levels, right? You're going to run into people that just know your character and know the matchup. And in those instances, like we've been saying before, you've got to just do things a little bit different.
Right.
That's the depth of a player that they need to achieve if you want to get to the highest level.
Exactly. And we just saw a character switch to Kasumi again. Memphis Legends does use Kasumi as a sub. He recently picked her up in this game, but he's very solid with her.
Yeah. We'll see if it works.
We'll see if it works. I mean, because he needs to match speed at this point. He's getting out prioritized because Mila's sitting at 12 frame mid, 10 frame jab. Nico's sitting at 1 frame faster. She's going to beat him to the punch every single time. He needs to match that speed at this point.
Yeah, it may be the case where, like you're saying, the priority there, and maybe he's not as confident in his ability to defend against the different strings from Nico, so he's looking to just equalize that with speed.
Right. And this is the big boys right now, man. I mean, this is the highest level of DOA right now that Memphis is playing in. So if he wants to stay in this, he's got to show us something.
Yeah. One thing I want to see from him if he's using Kasumi is some crushes.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a very good key to Kasumi's play right now.
Right, okay, so nice punish there by Blackberry. Recognizes the string. Nice punch kick, try to bait him out. I don't like the punch kick grab option. I don't like that free cancel.
Yeah, it's a risky play because you're already at -8.
Right, exactly. All right, so both players playing this basic game.
Nice.
Wow, did you see the hold?
Yeah.
That was a crazy hold. All right, gets the stun attention. You see the little micro duck he did right there and didn't finish the string? Caught him with the mid kick and closed the round out.
But that's the one thing that Memphis can't be afraid of is being held in a situation. Because as a Kasumi player, you're just going to be held on obvious strings because everyone knows your strings. So don't let that get in your head.
So one thing we didn't see Memphis take advantage of the exploding floor that he could have actually went in the back of his game and got a combo. But either way, Blackberry looking to bring this back right now. Ties up the light bars.
But already we've seen that this has been a little bit of a closer match.
Yeah.
And I think part of it has to do with the stage because in the other stage, once you got put against the wall, you had no ability to get away.
Right.
Whereas in this stage, you can maneuver yourself around.
Yeah, exactly. So right now, Blackberry, as you can see, he might be trying to edge Memphis over to the floor at this point, but I don't know if he wants that.
He's just trying to nice slower throw because you saw Blackberry try to duck there, do a little fuzzy. He did a slower throw. If he can finish, can't finish it.
He couldn't finish it. That would have been it too. I like the way Memphis is playing right now. He's playing a little slower, and he gets the running throw to close the round.
And that's the key. So you saw Blackberry's been patient up until that point, and Memphis out-patient Blackberry.
Okay, all right, Memphis, what do you got? You got the back edge, okay? Oh, he didn't do the right move. Okay, either way, though, I love the way Memphis is playing right now. All right, so gets the down forward kick. This was a good pick.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, he drops the combo.
No, I think Memphis in that point because if he had finished that string, he would have whipped.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah,
okay. Wow, what just happened? The second hit, Blackberry did not anticipate. No, don't.
Nice break hold.
Oh, my God. All right, beautiful. Goes for the break blow. He's not dead yet. Is he going to get a citizen assist, though? He is. This could be it.
Yes.
Whoa,
wow, whiff. That's heartbreaking.
So the one thing about using high launchers after break hold, sometimes it's going to whiff. You got to be careful with your launcher.
Yeah. That's heartbreaking, though.
All right, so Blackberry hitting the button. He's not going to get the floor. We haven't seen one ground splat yet.
Yeah. Which has kept the match pretty even.
Yeah.
You know, when you get that combo, it turns into dangerous
And that's it. If he does the bound into the 7th. Oh, he dropped the combo.
Oh, Memphis didn't tech. Memphis and Tech.
Either way, Memphis, as you can see, obviously he's very disappointed in himself. He played very well. I mean, he's fighting Blackberry Chaos. Again, Blackberry Chaos just coming off of his second place placing at final round, second place at April Annihilation. Again, he's very good at the game, so you can't really be too upset if you lose. Either way, really good job by Memphis Let's for coming this far.
Yeah, I think in that situation where at the very end he bounced off the ground.
Right.
You only bounce off the ground if you choose not to tech.
Exactly.
And I think for Memphis, he thought the match was already over. You
Right.
got to make sure you finish out your match.
Exactly.
Because you never know what can happen.
You never know what's going to happen. So again, once you get that bound, if you do a hard knockdown, you're going to get a guaranteed launcher. The only thing is, Blackberry whiffed the launcher. If Memphis would have teched up immediately, he probably would have had a better chance to stay in the fight.
Absolutely. There were a couple situations on the tech, right? Because earlier on in that round, he got up after Blackberry had whiffed an attack and he went for a throw.
Right.
And Blackberry had already recovered and just blew him up with another attack, which put him in a high counter situation. And Memphis had been thinking a little bit more and tried to do a strike instead. He could have reversed that situation, put himself in a better position to win that round.
But again, DOA is one of those games where things are very unpredictable. It's hard to make the perfect plays. Sometimes you have to, trial and error. Sometimes you just got to throw stuff out there to see if it works. But again, moving on to the next match here, we got my man Matt Ponton coming up here again. Probably going to be using Mai. I wouldn't be surprised if he picked Bass there, because Bass does well in the Bayman matchup. He's got the 1P. He's got that normal hit slip stun there with the 1P. So I don't know what's going to happen. We got Rakudo coming back. When Rakudo starts doing this thing where he starts leaning forward like that, he's in loser's bracket at this point. He is not trying to go home, especially not right now.
I think this is going to be a very fun match. I mean, these are two very, very veteran players.
Yes.
We've been talking about veteran players, but these guys date back to like the DOA 2 era.
Yes.
And they've played each other many, many times, and they are the people who have always used the heavyweight characters, the Rakudos, the Leons, the Basses of the world.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're going to see a new Matt Ponton probably using Mai, if I had to guess, against Rakudo, who we don't know who's going to use. He might use Bayman, he might use another one of his characters.
He might use Nico again.
It's just really cool to see how these players have evolved over time.
Right. And Rakudo's pressed right now. You can tell. That handshake, that was the fastest handshake I've ever seen in my entire life. He's trying to get us over with. We're not going to see
he's trying to knock him out.
He's trying to knock him out. He's like, look, Matt, I know we're both on free step dodge. We're both a part of the same team, but you got to go home today. I can't let you beat me, man. I will never let you beat me. So we're going to find out. We're going to see the Mai and Hitomi.
Wow.
Both players straying away from their main characters. Obviously, we know Bayman for Rakudo. Matt, obviously, being a Bass player. We're going to see Mai and Hitomi instead. Yeah. This is crazy. All right.
You would never expect it. It's like if you had signed up Master and he picked Kokoro.
Exactly. That would be ridiculous.
It'd be one of those situations.
I'm very curious to see, because I don't know how well Rakudo knows this Mai matchup. Again, Mai was in Dead or Alive 5, and she pretty much plays exactly the same as far as the neutral game is concerned. A lot of her changes came from her combo changes. Again, I don't really know how well he knows his matchup, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, it's just what you're seeing with DOA 6. A lot of players are switching up characters. We saw it with Terror Rock earlier.
Right, and the reason why they're obviously not doing a button check, they checked their buttons on the character selection.
And they're confident. They're confident. So going right into it, Matt starting off very strongly. Mai doesn't get a ton of damage from the situation.
She doesn't.
But it puts him in a position where he can put some pressure against the wall.
Right. So Matt going for the safer combo that wasn't exactly max damage, but he just wants to get his damage. I respect it.
Yeah.
So Rakudo's doing pretty well right now, but Matt is winning the life bar. Nice. Gets the launch grab. What's he do? Does he get the max damage? He does. Beautiful combo by Matt.
Just like what we're seeing from Matt all around.
He's just playing super good.
Exactly.
Interesting combo. Okay. That was some DOA 2 stuff right there.
Yeah, right?
That was a DOA 2 combo. Wow, goes for the break blow. See, one thing I will say about Rakudo, he's not afraid to throw that break blow at it, or the break hold. Every time he gets stunned, we're going to see meter used almost every single time. I respect it.
And
Is Matt going to use the meter, though?
I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Doesn't use the meter.
Nope, doesn't use the meter.
But it's a testament to how strong Hitomi is as a character and how much damage he puts on the screen. Because you saw in the last round, Mai had to work so hard to do damage. Right. Rakudo was able to come back in 2 exchanges.
All right, so beautiful. Gets the wall splat. Not enough to kill, though. One more hit, and just like that, Matt gets up, tries to bait out the low attack with the low hold, and it just costs him right there.
And I like what we're seeing from Rakudo. He's playing that what appears to be a rushdown style. He's trying to charge down Matt in the very beginning, throwing off his game. Matt's got to stay composed like he's doing right now and not be thrown off his game.
Okay, gets the jab extension. Beautiful combo by Rakudo. It's going to do about 30%. All right, gets the back punch into the wall splat. Wow, 2 combos. He's almost dead, and that's it.
2 exchanges, and you feel like you're dead against Hitomi already. And
again, that's that new bound feature. The quarter circle back kick into the punch string by Hitomi. That's going to be her bound. We just saw Rakudo pretty convincingly take that 3-0. No meter use at all from Matt. None.
Yeah, I mean, on the scoreboard, you're going to see 3-0, but we saw Matt fighting in each
Yes,
rounds.
100%.
You just had to he just has to work so much harder to get his damage than Hitomi does.
Yeah. At this point, Matt needs to put his attacks on the screen. He's sitting on an 11-frame mid and a 9-frame deck. He needs to throw these faster attacks on the screen because Hitomi just can't compete as far as the speed is concerned. She's got a parry, but she doesn't have the speed.
And one other thing I would like to see from Matt is taking advantage of her other throws when he's stunned his opponent. If you think they're going to hold, you should use a stronger throw.
Okay, beautiful combo by Matt. Could have got a little more right there, but no, it's not just not enough to kill there.
Yeah. But he's taking a round.
Yeah,
took
the round either way.
There. Matt's spinning the meter to make sure he closes out rounds or get close enough to put himself in position to close out the round.
I like the players to be conservative with the meter, but I want to see a little more meter use because sometimes you need to just throw a break blow out there, see if you can get a hit. You need to just put it on the screen. All right, there it is. Gets the lift stun. Nice. Matt is doing so good with these combos. He drops that one, man.
Side step from Rakudo there.
Yep. Again, Rakudo is not afraid to use his meter. He's one of the players that's going to use his meter every chance he gets to, and I respect it.
Yeah.
That's what it's there for. It's there to use. Beautiful mid-kick launch there by Matt, and that slip stun is going to cost him, get him the guaranteed hit, and that's going to close it out.
Yeah, I mean, what we're seeing right now is a more equal match between both players. Matt's kind of settled in, understands the playstyle of Rakudo. He's seeing through some of the side steps that Rakudo's put on the screen, and he's actually able to counter them.
Right.
Nice defense from Matt there. And like we're seeing here again, they're just kind of feeling each other out, poking each other, not having an opportunity to launch each other.
So both players playing the spacing game right now. Let's see who gets the next hit. Tries to go with the string. Matt does not bite the bait. Let's see if he goes for the break blow. Is he going to get the car? I think he's going to get the car. He is. What is he going to do with it, though? No, that was not the right combo. Okay, let's see if he can bring it back, though. All Rakudo needs is one. Is he going to finish the grab? He is dead. Yep. All right, so Matt's in trouble right now. Both players sitting on an entire bar meter. Let's see what they can do.
And that's what I'm saying before. Like, the last thing you want to do is go out of the tournament and have a full bar meter.
Right, exactly. You're going to be like, I could have used all those meter. There it is again. Rakudo again using his meter every chance.
Nice. Nice play from both players here. Matt, though, needs to get away from this car.
Okay,
nice
beautiful
side
step. That was a great side step. Okay, that's safe on block. Nice hold there by Rakudo. Gets the 3-3 grab.
Yeah, and the thing that Matt's going to have to do, if he can survive this round, he's got to start more recognizing the free cancels from Hitomi strings.
Right. Okay, so Matt, there it is, finally using that 11-frame mid to his advantage. Gets the stun and close the round, and he needs to put more attacks on the screen. 2-2 sitting on a full bar meter. Let's see what happens.
And you see, Rakudo's now backing away. He's not doing that rush down. He's not as confident in himself anymore. And that's what Matt needed to do.
Yeah. The only way to get a player to respect you is to make them respect you. See, again, we're seeing more attacks on the screen by Matt right now. I love it. Okay.
Again, nice hold. Gets himself out of that situation because that could have been really, really ugly.
All right. So
Matt,
at this point, Matt has full bar need.
Yeah.
He needs to get one. If he gets one launch, use the break bar, but not be mad at him.
Yeah.
He needs to get the extensive life lead at this point. All right, so Matt, nice crush there. He's going to hit the car. Wait, he should have hit him into the car. All right, so nice damage. Still sitting on a full bar meter, though.
Yeah. Break blow could put him in position.
Okay, he's going to use the meter. He's going to use the meter.
He
might get the oil truck. Oh, he just missed the oil truck.
Nice.
That could kill. If he doesn't break this, that's it. Oh, no, one more hit. And that's it. Again, the break blow is a mid, but it does lose to low attacks. If you hit the break blow with a low attack on startup, you're going to win every time.
But did you see in both of those exchanges, those last two exchanges, when Matt was getting off the ground, Rakudo chose options that would beat out the break blow. First time it was a throw. Second time it was a tracking low. Smart play from Rakudo right there.
No, I mean, either way,
DOA 6.
shout outs to Matt for doing a great job coming out here. Obviously, he's not going to get top 8, but he still played extremely well. Matt went through a lot to get here. So, again, that just shows you how, you know, really, really, really good the DOA community is at getting to these events.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Matt showed up, and that Mai is looking pretty good. I mean, the character just came out 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Regardless of, you know, the fact that she was in the previous game, it just came out as a DOA 6 version 2 weeks ago. So I think with some more time, what we're going to see is Matt probably knocking on the door of top 8 again and possibly, you know, taking an entire major himself.
I do love the Mai pick, though, because Mai is the complete opposite of Bass. Bass is one of the slowest characters in the game, Mai being one of the fastest characters in the game. It actually works really well because now he has the ability to say, do I want to play a slower character, get this high throw damage, or do I want to pick a really fast character and be able to compete? So,
yeah.
Really good, though. Really good match, though. So shout out again to Matt and also Freestep Dodge. Check out freestepdodge.com, guys. Again, and Rakudo's going to be moving on the loser bracket.
Yeah, so that match specifically was a top 8 qualifier. So now Rakudo is sitting pretty in top 8 losers.
Yeah.
Our next match that we have coming up is going to be Black Moon Rising versus Zakurai. we saw earlier both of these players came either very close to knocking out a top player, or they themselves were able to knock off a top 8 or top player. Blackman Rising?
Yeah, exactly. So Zachary, yesterday there was a crazy match off stream. Zachary versus Elijah. Zachary was running away with this match. Ended up costing him. He missed a couple high counter advance holds, but either way, it was still a really, really good match. I thought Zachary was going to run away with it, but either way, Elijah took it. So Zachary is still in the tournament. He's playing extremely well right now. No, he's looking fresh right now. I got to give it to him again. And Zachary, obviously, you guys know, one of the bigger content creators for the DOA community. He makes a lot of YouTube videos, streams on YouTube. Be sure to check him out at youtube.com/Zachary. Really, really, really big supporter of the DOA community. Black Moon Rising. These two are actually pretty good friends, if I'm not mistaken. Black Moon Rising, obviously one of the top Lei Feng players in the community. This is going to be a crazy match.
Yeah, I mean, Black Moon Rising, he's kind of, like you said before, he's coming off of that victory against Blackberry. That was not an expected victory. Definitely an upset. He had a tough top 16 winners match.
Right.
Now he's in losers bracket. Zachary, same position. Both these guys are in a position of win or go home.
Yeah.
They've got that classic Hayabusa versus Lei Feng matchup coming in.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at that, who do you think is going to be the favorite to walk out of here?
To be completely honest with you, Zachary is a very talented player. He's using Hayabusa. Obviously, we know Hayabusa is ridiculous, thanks to Master. So either way,
thanks to Master. Oh my goodness.
Hayabusa is a ridiculous character, especially in this game. He takes advantage of the environment more than pretty much any other character in the game. Also, he has access to his bound attack, which stuns on normal hit. Launches on normal hit. It causes a bound as well, and he can go into the break blow. Also, it's a high crush and it tracks. We're going to see a lot of that from Zachary in this matchup probably. The only thing is, Lei Feng having access to the punch parries, having access to the shoulder and the advance holds. He might be in trouble.
Don't forget, as a side note, you're not getting out of the story later today. You've got a confession to
Listen,
make to Master.
I'm not doing it. It's not happening.
Stream, this guy has a confession to Master later today. Maybe he'll post it later on his social media later.
It's not going to happen, guys. I'm going to let you know right now, it's not happening. So either way, we're going to jump back into this.
Right.
So this is crazy. All right, and also shout outs to Zachary's sponsor. I didn't know he had a sponsor, Hero. This is going to be crazy, man. Hayabusa versus Lei Feng. I do believe that Hayabusa can win this matchup. We saw Master eliminate Terror Rock in the previous events also with Hayabusa. So obviously Hayabusa can win this matchup.
Strong character. I mean, a lot of players feel that Hayabusa is the best character in the game.
100%.
You know, I'm a little hesitant to call anybody the best character given it's so early, but he's definitely a contender for it. No question about it. And we're going to obviously see a button check. I don't think they're Christy and Lisa players.
No, we're not going to see that. I know Zachary does have a pocket Christy, though, but we're not going to see Christy, especially not at this level of play. Not a chance.
And I'm sure Blackman Rising doesn't want to be on the stage.
Player.
No.
Definitely doesn't want to be here. Hayabusa under the roof. And again, Hayabusa takes advantage of the environment better than any other character. He is a Ninja Gaiden character in a fighting game. He's playing Ninja Gaiden. He's jumping off of walls. He's taking half your life bar with holds. He's taking advantage of the environment better than any other character in the game. It is ridiculous.
The only thing he's missing is a sword.
That's all he needs. That's all he needs is a sword, which he takes out in one of his winning poses now, finally.
Yeah. And that's the great part about Zachary. You know, he had that tough loss yesterday.
Yeah.
He's now here playing on Championship Sunday, ready to bounce back. Because a lot of players, when you lose a heartbreaker like that at the very last second, you're just done for the rest of the day. We've seen it time and time again in the history of DOA.
Yes.
And for him to be able to stay strong, stay focused, and make it here to Sunday, it's remarkable.
There's a lot of times where you may lose and get discouraged. It happens to me all the time when I'm playing competitively. And again, you know, sometimes some players, when they lose, that just makes them want to win even more. I mean, at this point, if Zachary loses this match or Blackman loses this match, one of them is going home. They know the pressure's on. This is the DOA 6 World Championship. They want these points. They want to go to Japan. Again, guys, whoever wins this event is going to Japan to compete in the Grand Finals.
Yeah, and this first stage we have here between these players is pretty even. Electric floor, of course.
Yes.
Not electric wall, I should say. But it's a nice symmetrical stage. It's very good.
So
off with a kick.
Zachary starts off with the grab attempt. I think because he was maybe thinking a parry or a hold was going to come. Really risky. But either way, nice shoulder there by Blackman.
Zachary is going to have to learn very quickly that move is only punishable in select scenarios.
Okay. All right, so beautiful. So again, we just saw Hayabusa get back into the fight with one combo.
Yep.
One combo, he's back into the fight. All right, so that is unsafe. No punish by Blackman. Okay, nice grab there.
And that's one of those situations you gotta pay attention to as a player. Blackman has a lot of patience, and he was able to punish it. Nice break hold.
So again, you got to be careful. Lei Feng can get out of back turn guarantees because of the fact that she has the parry. She can get out of back turn guarantees. He has to be careful with that.
And you know what's interesting? You know, one of the things that players in general just have to work on, Zachary had an opportunity to finish off that round. Instead of losing, he could have finished it by just making that advanced hold of that mid punch. He would have closed it out, but he was a little afraid to go for that throw punch instead.
All right, so nice sweep. We're going to see an offensive hold. So, again, something that's going to really work for Zackrai in this matchup if he uses the handstand. You do not have to deal with any of Lei Feng's pressure if you use the handstand. It's going to beat the offensive hold. It's going to beat all of her punches because all it does is it knocks Hayabusa to the ground. But nice crush there by Blackmoon to take the round.
Good.
2-0 right now, sitting on a 4 full bar meter right now. That's safe. Recognized that it was safe. He backed up and took the punish. That was nice.
Because that's a tactic from Lei Feng players. They throw out semi-safe attacks and then throw out some type of crushing move afterwards. If you just let them do that, they beat themselves.
So something that Zackrai is doing right now, he's actually micro-dashing backwards to avoid, to get out of the throw range. You've seen it again. It's really, really good play from him. But
yeah, and if Blackmoon recognizes that, that's a free counter hit.
exactly, every single time. And that,
Wake
that was
up.
an offensive hold. No more damage on that. There it is. Nice neutral throw by Zackrai. Uh-oh, gets the frame advantage, and that is going to do it again.
Caught him on a dash right there.
This is first to 2. Whoever wins this set is going to top 8.
Yeah, for sure. And I think for Zach, he's just got to lock in and focus. I mean, he's getting caught on those back dashes, but I think more importantly, he's running into the style of play that Blackmoon likes to do, which is to throw out an attack, like I said before, and then throw out some type of crushing move afterwards. And if Zackrai plays with a little more patience, he can recognize that and get the free punishment that he deserves.
Yep. And, you know, Blackmoon knows this matchup. When I played Blackmoon at April Annihilation with Hayabusa, I was actually able to take a game off him with Hayabusa. He knows the matchup very well, so I don't really like the switch from him. I think that Zackrai can actually pull it off. Is he picking Lisa?
I don't mind him changing characters at all, because I don't think it's going to change what he needs to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
I think Hayabusa can do it. I think he's approaching the matchup wrong. I think personally he needs to play a little more offensive. But it's scary though, because Lei Feng has access to more defensive options than any character in the game.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so scary to try to rush down on Lei Feng, especially as Hayabusa, who primarily needs to use punches to get in. The one thing that I do want to see Zackrai use more is forward kick. 15 frame lift stun on normal hit. He needs to throw that forward kick on the screen more. Only problem is Lei Feng has that advanced mid kick hold, which is going to destroy him. So it's just a very, very hard matchup.
It's a good stage for Hayabusa right here.
Oh, yeah.
Lift stun, very, very good stage.
Alright, so
Same thing for Lei Feng though. Both of them can take advantage and turn themselves into some guaranteed.
Nice break hold there by Zackrai. That is
there it is again. That semi-safe move.
You gotta deal with it, man.
Just be patient.
And again, Hayabusa being a grappler character, he's got that extra frame on his grabs, and it still didn't pay off.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Ooh, that was a great hold.
He needed it, otherwise
he needed that. It was over. All right, so Zackrai caught ducking. Nice back people's K, which was changed in this game. No longer guard breaks on block.
Ooh, and nice with punishment for Hayabusa there. That's a dead character.
That was great. So he knew that Blackmoon was going to rush in with something. The up punch avoided everything, ended up getting the air grab.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, it was 3 straight amazing reads from him to take that round. And that's what he's going to have to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going to be such a challenge for him in general, is because he's had to make these amazing reads rather than taking advantage of the fact that Blackmoon is using so many, putting himself in so many positions where he can be punished easily.
And again, one thing that Zackrai doesn't want to do much in this matchup, he does not want to do too many side steps. Lei Feng has back kick, which is going to destroy side steps. Offensive hold, nice side step from Blackmoon, as we're talking about side steps.
Yes, yes, phenomenal play from Blackmoon there.
All right, so Zackrai looks like he's in trouble. He's still got a point on the board, but he needs to get some meter. He has no meter. All right, so 3 PP. There it is. Gets the forward kick. That's guaranteed if the first hit connects. All right, there's a sweep.
One thing we are going to need to see from Zackrai if we want to see him be extremely successful is one high counter throw.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to need one. And again, Zackrai doing really well right now. He still doesn't have all the meter he needs. Blackmoon needs one launch, and that's it. 7K to close it out.
That was a perfect,
it was
crush
great.
right there. Perfect range, everything.
I want to see more 7K. 7K is super good. Nice punish there by Zackrai. We're seeing the new Zackrai right now. He's playing really good. All right, back kick. Gets the stun. No capitalization, though.
Yeah, puts him against the wall. Nice low hold from Blackmoon there.
All right, so Blackmoon again getting out of that guaranteed back turn setup, and Zackrai recognized it. Wow, what a hold.
And nice throw recognition right there. You saw him going for the side step, saw him go for the second one, and threw him.
Okay, that is unsafe. No punish by Zackrai. That's unsafe. No punish again.
Oh, and that...
No, that's not going to do it. One more hit, and that is it.
Yo,
that is it.
So I know Blackmoon might be a little bit reeling back in his seat because he definitely put a high crush on the screen, and the jab still beat him out.
And just like that, we just saw the prayer of a lifetime by Zackrai. He's feeling himself right now.
Yo,
this is going on YouTube.
He needed that.
He's going to edit this up and put this on YouTube. He needs to take this game.
That.
He needs to take this game.
Hashtag
Blackmoon.
prayers.
This is crazy. This is crazy right now. All right.
Clip
All
that.
right. Let's get into it. Let's go. We're going to the lab stage. Nice way to start the round with the offensive hold.
Yep.
Risky read, but it worked out.
That's what I'm saying. We got to see the same thing for Zachariah if he wants to be successful. Because Black Moon, he's playing a very, very solid style right now.
Okay, no punish on the back kick again. And again, with forward punch from Blade Fang being -7, you can actually grab that with Hayabusa with the 6-man forward throw.
Yep.
Okay, that is unsafe. Nice punish there by Zachariah.
And that's the thing. Black Moon can play patiently. He's got the life lead. And
Wow,
nice read.
that was actually a great option. So,
Yeah.
you know, Hayabusa getting that guard break, and I believe it's +5 or +4. With him getting that guard break, he has so many offensive options. Why not throw out the break bar to stop that?
Yeah, and you could tell Zachariah just wasn't anticipating that. Maybe because he didn't recognize he had full meter or what, but he definitely wasn't thinking that was going to be an option.
So Zachariah using half of his meter right there when Black Moon had none. I'm not really sure if I agree with that decision, but either way, that is safe. Nice. Finally punishes that back kick. I love it. Gets the offensive hold and wake up.
Nice sidestep from Black Moon there. Gets himself in a position to take this. One more exchange, Black Moon can take it.
Nice. That was a risky throw, but it worked. Again, DOA, you got to play risky sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean, I think risky, another risky move.
Again, man, that's what high-level DOA is about, just putting them wrists out there. Nice way to start the round, down punch. Zachariah almost on all of his meter. Let's see if he can get it. And there it is. Wow, beautiful hold by Zachariah.
Nice hold. What's the combo and what's the setup going to be? He's got full meter. Does he want to catch out yet?
He wants to save it. I respect it. Okay, no punish on that up punch. Very hard move to punish. Oh,
caught him frozen.
Is he going to use the meter? I like it. Didn't use the meter to save it.
Neither
Okay.
player using the meter. And he's up 2 rounds to 0.
That's safe. He recognized it was safe. Gets the wall. Extra damage.
Classically Fang play right there. They like to cover themselves with moves.
Ooh.
And I think what we need to see from Zachariah is
one more launch. Oh, and that's it.
Yikes.
Oh,
That's it.
man. What a match.
3-0.
Black Moon Rising is going to send Zachariah home. But either way, congratulations, Zachariah, for doing that well in the tournament. Black Moon's going to be moving on to top 8.
Yeah.
Wow.
And just
crazy play.
Just thinking about it, I like the hat from what we're seeing from Black Moon there.
Yeah, that's sick.
Well, just thinking back, we were talking about the match itself overall, and the thing that we noticed with Zachariah is, you know, the backdash, the micro backdash.
Yes, 100%.
And that actually plays into the favor of Black Moon because you saw him doing out semi-safe attacks, and then right after that he would press another button. If if Zachariah had stood his ground and just accepted that next follow-up attack, which was always unsafe, he could have gotten more punishment throughout that match.
So again, you know, it wasn't really bad play. I mean, you can't really say, you know, I would have done this or that because the play wasn't bad. It's just Black Moon just came to play and ended up closing it out. But either way, congratulations to Zachariah for winning. For losing. Congratulations to Black Moon for winning the match. Zachariah, be sure to check him out. Be sure to check Zachariah's YouTube page out. He's a big supporter of the DOA community. And be sure to check his YouTube page and his Twitch page as well.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, our next match is wow. So it's a top 8 qualifier for loser side.
Okay.
It is Quiggles versus Takeshi.
Okay, so Takeshi is a Momiji player. Unfortunately, you guys know Momiji's not in this game, so he actually migrated over to being a Diego player. It's actually an odd switch because I don't really think the characters play the same at all, but either way, Diego is still very solid. We haven't seen much Diego at all this weekend, which is surprising because he's very solid.
Well, that's been one of the themes, right? You know, when these players transition over from 5 to 6, they're making dramatic transitions. You saw Terra Rock, right, go from Lee Fang to Kasumi. You see Takeshi go from, what you said, Momiji to Diego.
Yeah.
And like you said, we haven't seen a ton of Diegos. I don't think there are a lot of Diegos.
There really isn't.
Those like 1 per 100 players, right?
Yeah.
So I like it because, one, the character's rare out there, so not everybody has a ton of matchup experience with it. So that plays in his favor. And then secondarily, you know, he's obviously a very sound player as well. And he's probably got some things that he's been hiding because obviously we haven't seen him on stream, so we don't know he's going to put on screen.
Exactly.
And Quiggles has to deal with that today.
Yeah, he does. So again, you know, Quiggle not really playing the game as much. I'm not really sure where his matchup experience is with Diego right now. I really haven't seen him play any Diego, to be honest with you guys, at all. The character is extremely good. Diego is pretty much what Ein should have been, essentially, as far as how solid the character is. Very hard-hitting character, very simple. I think he only has 69 moves or something like that, which is, you know, matching around the amount of moves that Ein has. Very similar to Ein, does really high damage, really high damaging throws. He has a wall throw and high counter that does like 35%, 40%. It's ridiculous.
And shout out to his t-shirt. It's a throwback t-shirt, and it's definitely an advertisement for put Momiji back in the game. And I'm all for it.
Again, I mean, I know you're a Momiji player, so I know you're feeling some kind of way about her not being in the game. But Takeshi, I don't know, man. I think he's a little more devoted to Momiji. You might have to give that to him, man. I don't know. He's got the shirt. He's got the shirt right now.
on, man. Might as well, right?
And Quiggle, again, he's got this little thing where he just starts smirking, man.
He's got that
just feeling
chill
himself
aura,
right now.
man.
He's just hanging out, feeling himself. I'm going to win this, but I don't know, man. We saw him against E-Man.
Yeah, saw him against
E-Man. But either way, this is going to be crazy. I'm not really sure who he's going to pick. Again, I don't really know where his matchup experience is against Diego at this point.
I mean, just from what we've seen from Quiggles, it looks like he's going with Lisa. I like the pick from him. At this point in the tournament, I want to see him either use Lisa or Phase 4, one of those two things.
I would love to see Momiji back in the game, though. Even though, you know, obviously she's not in the game right now, I think that she was a great addition. I think she fit very well into the game, and obviously she's from the Team Ninja universe. She's from Ninja Gaiden, correct? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, she's obviously from the same realm, Team Ninja, so she really does fit well into the game as well as Rachel. I know a lot of people want Rachel back into the game as well. So, you know, hopefully we see them come back with her. We don't know. Yeah,
I mean, if you're one of those players that wants to give feedback, Team Ninja has multiple avenues in which you can do that. You can do that: Twitter, Facebook, DOA Tech. Just find them out there, give them that feedback about the type of things you want to see be brought to DOA 6.
For sure. And again, we're going to be jumping into the next match here. This is going to be pretty hype. I'm really curious to see how Takeshi's going to approach Quiggle. I don't think they've ever played in a tournament before, so it's going to be interesting. This is losers. This is losers, so whoever loses this match is going home before top 8.
Yep.
Going to be a heartbreaker. Takeshi's starting off very aggressive.
Yeah, I was surprised about that, actually. But I like the throw punishment there. And you know what's interesting? I like the stage. This is probably one of my favorite stages in the game at this point.
Yeah.
Because of so many danger zones here, so many crazy combos, but it also has enough space so you can feel like you're not pressured against the wall 24/7.
So Quiggle dropping that combo, I mean, I don't know if it's just lack of experience with the stage, but he's been dropping combos that I've never seen him drop before. So that is actually safe. So one thing about Diego, if he gets that fully charged quarter circle forward punch, he gets a guaranteed launcher every single time. All right, so there it is. One round on the board by Quiggle.
But one thing we do know is Quiggle is very, very good with Lisa, right?
Oh,
He's always had a
100%.
pocket Lisa, and she's actually a really good character in 6. Not a lot of players are using her. I know we have a few out there like Gruff and whatnot, but to finally see her in a top 16, top 8 scenario at a giant tournament like this is refreshing to see.
Yeah, definitely. And Lisa is actually very good in this game. She's actually a little bit better, apparently, than what she was in DOA 5. Speaking of Gruff, he actually let me know the same thing. So, you know, she actually seems a little better in this game. That's a nice, great punish by Takeshi. You cannot let Lisa style on you. You might be scared to hit a button at certain times, but you know that body splash is unsafe. You got to punish it. But either way, it's just not going to be enough. Quiggle is running away with this right now, 2-0.
Yeah, I think the dangerous part about Lisa is the fact that once she has you in stun, she can either go into a stance, be back turn, or just throw you, and they're all leading to high damage situations that you just don't want to experience most times.
Okay, back kick. That back kick actually stuns on normal hit. That is not going to feel good at all. Wait. Okay, so it looks like he may have been pressing his buttons a little too fast there, because that's one of those punch strings. He probably dropped it because of that. That's safe. Try to punish it. Man, Lisa's very safe.
Yeah,
she's
that's what
very
makes her so dangerous. She's not the fastest character, you know, when you compare her like the Kasumis of the world.
Right.
But her attacks are safe and they hit hard.
Okay, so nice. That was a good tactic. Forward punch into the offensive hold there. You got to be very careful with the offensive hold. Lisa has access to those, obviously. Okay, so there's the kick extension. Where is it at? Nice forward punch kick for the launch. That's it, 100%. Quiggle just like that. Finish it off with a break blow. He's going to go up 1-0 in the set.
Yeah, so I think from Takeshi, I mean, when I looked at that match overall, it was a brawl.
Right.
They were in each other's face 24/7. And maybe that's the place that Takeshi wants to live in. But I think for him, it may be better if he can get into that situation where he has a little bit more space and can use that back kick, because he had a lot of success with it. Right. If he can do that more, put Quiggles on the defensive rather than the offensive, I think we'll see some things. But
Quiggle, this face, man. Yo, Takeshi, please beat him.
Right? That's
so
crazy
look, at this point, you know, Quiggle he's just got this smirk, man. Like, I'm about to win this. When you guys ready to eat, you know what I mean? Like, that's just how he is. That's a Quiggle face, man. And Takeshi is not. He's breathing right now. He's like, I gotta win this. I gotta win. I mean, honestly, I think he can pull it out. He's gonna go to Mai. He's gonna go to Mai. Mai, obviously, a little more similar to Momiji than Diego is for sure. So and he's good with her. I actually seen him play Mai in pools yesterday. But
all I know is he can't go get 3-0'd because the Quiggle face came out, and when that happens, you gotta at least take a round.
You gotta get around him because Quiggle is about to get up and just start wilding out right now. So we can't have him doing that.
I like it.
All right, so we're gonna be jumping in. What stage are we gonna get?
I don't know. I think, like I said earlier, I mean, if they can get something with a little more open space, I think Takeshi's going to have a little bit easier time handling the offensive pressure from Quiggles.
Right.
If not, you know, I don't like the chances right now.
I don't know, man. We're going to see.
Yeah.
DOA 6 World Championship. Let's get it.
Yeah.
It's actually taking really long to start. I'm surprised.
Happens from time to time.
Yeah. Depending on the stage, I think it is.
Yeah.
But either way, guys, I hope you guys are all enjoying it at home. We get the same stage again. Wow. Okay, and he actually went back to Diego. So
let's hope it's not a rematch or a redo of what they just experienced.
So again, one thing that they changed in DOA 6 and DOA 5, 1Ps that have follow-ups are generally guaranteed on counter. If you get that 1P in there, just like Diego, he's going to get guaranteed wall spread actually too.
Nice, nice. And I like what we're seeing from Takeshi already.
Yep, he's playing much more. Seems like he's playing more confident this time around. Playing more confident, a little more aggressive. I think that in this matchup, he needs to play aggressive. Diego, Lisa obviously not being the fastest character in the game with 11 for time. He can definitely get in there and get some attacks on the screen, but nice damage by Quiggle there, taking about 20%. Okay, there's that 1P again. I want to see more 1Ps because obviously, as you know, Lisa tends to use a lot of offensive holds. She uses a lot of highs. I want to see more 1Ps from Takeshi at this point. Nice throw there.
Yo, and I think that Diego has some of the longest throw range in the game.
Oh, 100, yes, it's crazy.
It's wild.
If you go to training and you start it off, you can actually micro dash backwards and do a forward grab, and it's going to connect. His throw range is ridiculous.
It's outrageous.
Wow, and again, Quiggle recognizing that Takeshi's using a lot of 1P, he starts around and goes for that hold. That's safe.
And that's safe. That's the beautiful part about Lisa. She's got so many different strings that she can free cancel.
Right.
What Takeshi's going to have to do is recognize when the free cancel is happening and then go for an attack. And great punishment. Wow. And the thing is that we're seeing, at least from Takeshi at this point, is he's got his back to the wall and he needs to fight himself out of the round. Right?
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that. So we just lost the box. So whatever combo was done at this point, you're going to have to do without the box. But, Quiggle's sitting on all his meter. Takeshi can't even use. Oh, now he's got the break hold. Okay, what's he going to do? Nice. Tries to get the ground splat. Doesn't get it.
I think it was the weight class.
Yeah, that's what it was because, obviously Lisa not being a lightweight character. Okay, wow, that grab is going to hurt. Wow, look at the throw.
Wow. He just hit her like 3 times. It was crazy.
All right, gets the frame advantage. Nice. Finishes the round with that low sweep there. Again, that low sweep giving him a pretty good amount of frame advantage.
Yeah, nice sidestep from him there as well. And I like what Takeshi did because he burned 1 bar of meter, and he knows he's going to at least survive long enough to get it back so he has an opportunity to break well.
Right. That's a nice hold there by Takeshi to stop the pressure. He gets caught hitting a button.
No,
Does he have the
sidestep,
combo?
I think.
Oh, did he?
He took more of his meter away. Yeah.
There's the low sweep. Doesn't capitalize off it, though. That's safe. No punish.
Oh. And that time he tried to interrupt the free cancel, but Quiggles chose not to free cancel, finish the whole string. So that's the mind game that he's got to get over if he wants to win this round.
So both players playing a spacing game right now. They're sitting at about, the same amount of life, 40%. That's actually plus from that range. Okay, nice sweep by Quiggles, trying to start the pressure. Gets the frame advantage, catches him stepping.
Ooh, and that's a 2-in-1 right there.
All right, nice sidestep there by Quiggle. Wow, and he makes him whiff the break blow. That is not good.
Very surprising that we didn't see a throw from Quiggles.
And that is
to pull it off, but either way.
Just like that. Such a heartbreaker, man. You hate to see it. But either way, great job to Takeshi for coming out and competing. 1 match away from top 8 at a very, very stacked tournament. We have a lot of top players here. And they'll look at him. He's happy, man. He's just happy to be here. But again, shout out to Quiggle. Quiggle's actually going to be moving on to losers top 8.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Quiggle for making top 8.
Yeah.
He's playing a lot better than he was. So congratulations to him.
Yeah. Quiggles just punched his ticket to top 8 losers. Yeah. We're actually going to have our final ticket available for the players to punch in. It's going to be between Terrorock and Blackberry. Wow. Oh my gosh. Saying that aloud, just this is how crazy this tournament has been. So Blackberry, Terrorock, final place for top 8 losers.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Blackberry and Terrorock has actually played before. They played before in tournament. It was actually a team tournament, I believe, though. And one of the NECs, they played in a team tournament at the NEC. And I believe that Terrorock might have edged them out. But either way, I know that Blackberry has more experience against Kasumi than he does Lei Feng, for sure.
Absolutely.
So I'm very curious, man, to see what's about to happen here.
Yeah, definitely. I think given that Terrorock has played with CO, trained with CO, CO plays Nico exclusively, that's, I mean, what can you say except for Blackberry just has to execute at the highest level and get his component knows his character.
And again, so, Terrorock obviously being sent to losers bracket by Excalibur Blaze earlier. He suffered a loss from him. Now he's here. He's trying to fight his way back. If whoever wins this match is going to top 8, they want to stay in this. They got to win this match. This is probably going to be one of the toughest matches for Blackberry this tournament. by far, if he doesn't make it to top 8. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. I'm very curious to see what's about to happen, man. Terra Rock is, I've noticed one thing about the Japanese players. Once they go to loser bracket, they play 10 times better every single time because they know they came from Japan to get here. They don't want to go home empty-handed. They want to go home with something. You know what I mean? So we're going to see a different Terra Rock. I'm almost positive.
For sure. And of course, guys, after this match, this is the final match before we get into top 8. We are going to take a bit of a break before top 8. We'll let you know the time framing of that after this match.
Yep. All right, so this is going to be a button check again. You know, Blackberry, he has a lot of characters that he potentially could be using. He has been playing Ayane. He picked up Ayane. He's always used her kind of as a sub on the side, but I don't think he's ever really used her in tournament before. We may see Ayane from him. I do not know. I don't like the Nico pick against Sealogic. I'm sorry, against Terra Rock personally.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like I said before, it's when your opponent knows your character, you just have to be confident in your skills to execute.
Because, you know, even though players vary depending on their play style, once a character is used at the highest level possible, it kind of tends to, you know, not really be the same, but obviously they understand what to expect at certain, obviously close range, mid range. They actually what to expect as soon as they get put into a mix-up. They know what to expect.
And that plays back into what we were saying earlier is at that point, you got to take risk.
Right. And Blackberry wants to win this. Blackberry wants to win this. He's tired of coming second. He's tired of getting in the top 8 not winning. It's been a long... Blackberry's been a competitor for the DOA community for over 10 years now. So he's been going to these tournaments for a long time, and he finally wants to take a win home.
Yeah. I mean, that's... You know, if you've been competing that long, you're still hunting for your first major, you got to be hungry.
Yep, and this is the one, again, guys, whoever wins this event is going to Japan to compete in the grand finals in Japan. So, you know, also you're going to walk away with a pretty good amount of prize money. $4,000 is nothing to, you know, turn your face at all.
No, and just to reiterate, I mean, first place is guaranteed $4,000, right?
Yes.
Plus the pot and the bonus.
Yes.
Plus a free trip to the grand finals in Tokyo, Japan.
Which is where you want to be, 100%. Blackberry really wants to go to Japan as well. And obviously, Terra Rock is going to be there anyways.
Yeah.
So either way, you know, he's trying to get this prize money right now. He wants to secure his spot there. And this is going to be a crazy set. I'm very excited for this, man. All right. Let's see what's going to happen.
Did you see the characters?
I didn't see the characters. I know I saw Kasumi for sure. I didn't see the other character though.
Okay.
We're going to find out in a second.
I like the fact that Terra Rock picks the red outfit for Kasumi and his hair is red right now. I don't know if that's on purpose.
That might be on purpose. I think so
cool.
because he never had the red hair before. So I think that might be on purpose. So
he's one with the character. I like it.
He picked Nico, and automatically it's just not starting off good for him. He gets hit with the quarter circle for a grab.
And nice. And that's one of the new moves from the Kasumi right there. Just puts her in a plus situation.
Yes. +1, right?
Yeah, +1. And what we already need to see from Blackberry just from this round, he's got to check his feet. He's got to have solid defense.
Yep. And again, Blackberry already down to 5%, and he just gets closed out by Terra Rock. They're taking the first game.
And that's the worst type of Kasumi to face, is the one that's patient and very picky with their buttons.
Yes,
the
because
mashy Kasumis, you love those players.
Right,
but
exactly.
You're
You
fighting
love
Kasumi. Otherwise, yeah.
But when you're playing a player who's very slow and methodical, and they're playing with a fast character, anything can happen. You got to be careful for sure. So Blackberry finally getting some steam going there. Takes Terra Rock down to less than 50% life.
Yeah, and nice run up and throw. He needs to establish that meta immediately because we all know Kasumi is negative at the end of that mid kick.
Yeah.
It's just about what option do you want to choose to challenge her.
Exactly. Is she going to use the follow-up mid kick? Is she going to use the low swoop? You don't know.
Yeah, she got back dash.
Exactly.
It's a smart play from Blackberry.
All right, he gets hit.
And it could go either way.
Okay,
nice.
Risky, but again, when you get to this level of play, guys, you have to take risks in order to take the W sometimes. Nice, gets that stun extension. Is he going to use the meter? He's not. Beautiful close hit, 40%. That's unsafe. No punish by Terra Rock, though. He wants to take the stun instead. I respect it.
Yeah, he went with the strike punish instead.
Okay, nice. Gets the up kick launcher. Still no meter use. I respect it. 20%.
Just based on what we've seen, it looks like Blackberry's gotten comfortable.
100%. He's playing completely different now. And Blackberry is very good at adapting. Very, very good at adapting. One of the more adaptive players in the community. Nice way to close the round up by Blackberry. All right.
I like what we saw from Blackberry. He tried to do a crush thinking that the Kasumi player was going to do high.
Yeah.
Put himself in a position where he's semi-safe.
Right.
But as we say that, you know, Terra Rock came out with a nice combo there. And he's getting some mileage from that 4 PP, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Very good.
But nice holding by Blackberry to stop the pressure. Tries to go under the wake-up kick, but again, Kasumi having that double wake-up kick, you have to keep that in mind.
You have to respect it.
All right, there it is. Nice free cancel. Gets the wall spread. Is he going to use the meter? I respect it. Is he going to cancel it?
Oh, and nice use of the slow attack.
Nice use of meter. It gets hit, and that's going to do it.
And so we're going to final round, no meter. No meter.
Final round, no meter. This is all out neutral. There's no meter. Gets the stun, gets the lift stun, gets caught holding. He's going to get the bound into the close hit. Beautiful. Almost 50% by Blackberry. Terra Rock gets the wake-up kick.
think Terrock tried to go in there with a 6 XP. Got blown up for it.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for him. His defense is looking very shaky. Blackberry looking very in control.
That's safe. Nice neutral throw, though. I like it. Oh, gets the hit.
What a challenge. What a
Man,
challenge.
this is when Terrock is dangerous. He's so dangerous right here. He gets the +1, doesn't hit a button. There's the guard break.
Interesting option.
Blackberry can't get hit.
Oh, Terrock did not mean to make that input.
No, he didn't.
Still
He meant
live,
to
though.
capitalize on that. That's -1 hit. Nice sidestep by Terrock. He's still in this.
Absolutely.
No
Blackberry
life.
just
There's no
watching
life
it.
there.
I like what we
Uh-oh,
saw
gets the
from
sweep.
Terrock.
And finishes it off, crushing. That was risky. If
Right.
Terrock would have hit kick instead of
You see
punch,
Blackberry's face? He's like, oh,
dude,
goodness.
if Terrock would have hit the kick button, Blackberry's face would have not
Yo.
looked like that just now.
Yo,
I gotta
that's
meme
hilarious.
that. Blackberry's face
That
was
needs to be
crazy
flipped.
just now.
ASAP.
All right.
So Terrock, I like what we saw from him. He fought back. He was in a position to come back that round. I expect this.
Yo, look, Blackberry's like, nope, no coaching. Get out of here. Look at him. Get out of here. Look at that. Look, Blackberry. Yo, did you see Blackberry push CO? He's like, yo,
Yeah.
nah, get that out of here. No coaching.
coaching.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we do need to firm that up because if there's no coaching allowed,
There's-
you got to be conscious
You
as a
gotta
player
be
up there.
conscious as it, for sure.
Yeah,
Because, I mean,
referee
he
that.
could have just let that happen. You could have just stolen him and lost because of that. So here it is. Here it is. Blackberry up 1-0 against Terrock. Nice throw punish there, though.
Nice hold. I mean, that's a nice read there to see that low.
He's going to get the car.
Yep.
Quarter circle forward punch.
What's he
There's
got?
the
What
car.
kind of damage
Does he
does he
got
got?
these? Does he got those? Oh, he's got those. That's going to hurt. It's not going to kill. I'm surprised he's not going with the close hit more often.
He wants that pseudo force tag, man. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah.
Because it puts him in a situation where he doesn't have to deal with the waking kick.
Exactly.
Smart play. From
Yeah,
him for that.
definitely. All right, so that is actually, he didn't do the guard break version. Nice punish, Blackberry.
Defense.
He has no life right now, so if he gets hit, it's over.
Yeah.
Both players sitting on 4 bars of meter. Nice sweep to
Yikes.
close it out. That sweep is super good, especially if you do it by itself and put you in a true 50-50.
Interesting choice from Terrock there. He did a low hold himself. It might have been an input error.
Right.
Nerves could be kicking in for him.
Okay, so
Nice
that is
punishment.
actually, yeah, nice punishment there by Blackberry.
And Blackberry's sitting on full meter. I like how he ducked the punch throw there.
Yeah.
Ooh, and
That's a
Terrock
nice break hold
has
there. Gets
no
the advantage.
meter.
Doesn't follow up. No meter. If he gets hit. Okay, so Blackberry just trying to get a hit right now. There it is. Nice hold by Terrock to stop the pressure.
Nice AP from Terrock. You don't see that move used very often, but in this case, it enabled him to finish off Blackberry for the round.
And we
He's up
see
2-0.
Terrock fighting back right now, trying to stay in as he knows if he loses this, he's going home. Nice combo. Gets the frame advantage, but Blackberry does not respect it. There it is. Okay. Is he going to get the bound into the car? He's not going to get the oil truck.
No, he's not.
+1.
You saw he tried to go for the glitching with the guard breaks, but
Right.
just couldn't get the angle correct.
Because Blackberry using that wake-up crush there a little too much. He might want to back up and get a space. There's the 4-punch, and he's going to hit the car. Yep, he's dead.
Yeah, that's stick
All right.
And I think the major adjustment we've seen from Terrock is in 2 things, right? One, he's recognizing when Blackberry wants to throw, which
Yeah.
is really, really bad because that means Blackberry's whole offensive game needs to change
Right.
in terms of his pacing for his stuns. And then secondarily, we've seen that Terrock's taking advantage of the lows. So he's changed up from using like the punch with the 3 punches with the low. Instead,
Yeah.
he's using the lows earlier on in the strings to throw Blackberry off.
Blackberry is rubbing his beard right now. When he starts rubbing his beard, I don't even know if he had a beard before this, but he's rubbing his beard now, and he's trying to figure out what he needs to do right now. I like the Nico pick because he was playing well. He's not picking Cooler. I don't think he don't have the XP with Cooler. I don't think he's going to pick Cooler, but we'll see.
Hey.
I want to see Ayane.
Listen, you guys are training partners, but you know, as we all know, training partners keep things from each other.
You're right. You never know,
So-
man. He might have a crazy Cooler, and I don't know about it. But listen, Terrock is like picker. Good. He knows the matchup. You better believe if he came from Japan to play here, he knows the Cooler matchup 100%.
He's got a smile on his face.
Oh, he wants him to. You see him? Oh, okay, nah. I don't know. Okay, all right.
I like the choice.
I do. I like the
Again,
Nico pick. He played solid. He played well. There's just a couple adjustments he needs to make.
Exactly. I mean, that's the most important part. It's about the adjustments at this level, not necessarily a completely different character.
Right.
Just a minor adjustments, because both of these games so far have been close. Even though this was like a 3-0 blowout in game 2,
Yeah.
it was still close in that sense.
Right. All right, so we're going to see. This is it. Whoever loses this is going home. Is Terrock going to be sent home in Japan? Is going to be empty-handed? We don't know.
Yeah.
Is Blackberry going to go home with nothing? Whoever loses this is out. So this is it. Everything is riding on this game here. This is
And
it.
Got a stage with a ceiling.
Final
Definitely
game.
plays in Kasumi's favor.
Okay, gets the sweep, and immediately Terror Rock launches him. He's not playing games with this man.
And you see Blackberry no longer teching, right? No longer trying to fall for the
He knows.
pseudo tech.
He knows. 100% he knows. All right, so that's safe. Tries to check him with a punch kick. Nice fuzzy by Blackberry. Opened up that grab advantage.
I think just the length of the stage may play into Blackberry's favor because, you know, again, he likes the space.
Wow. Beautiful hold. That was a crazy hold. Gets hit with the mid wake-up kick, though. Gets the
Interrupt.
stun.
This could be a problem.
Ooh, and
Nice.
he's dead. So again, something that I've noticed about the Japanese players, Theologica and Terror Rock both, when you hold, they're looking at you hold, and they're going to grab you. They react to your hold every single time.
Yeah, you could tell he was just waiting for Blackberry to press a button at some point in that string.
And again, that's not looking good for Blackberry right now. He's down 1-0. He's sitting on all his meter. Nice punish. That's safe. Again, tries to hit a button after it.
Yeah, or he got caught in the fuzzy, and he just held the fuzzy too long.
Yeah, that happens a lot. It actually happens a lot. Yeah, you gotta be careful how you fuzzy. If you fuzzy too deep, you'll get hit. Beautiful. Takes the quick launch. No meter use though. Nice.
And that's
Gets
what
the
you have to
closer.
do. Take the quick launches in this particular match.
In order for Blackberry to make a change here, he needs to play slower. I know that sounds weird because they're both playing fast characters, but he needs to slow it down a little bit. There's 22 seconds on the clock. He just lost his life lead. And wow.
Nice recognition.
Oh
Wow.
my God, why'd he take the risk?
Wow.
He took the risk. He made him use his meter though. I respect it. He hit him. And that's it. Okay.
I'm
that was
not
risky.
sure what Terror Rock was trying to do there with the flip over.
Yeah.
But it definitely bought Blackberry around.
That was risky. It was risky from the go, but he knew that if Terror Rock didn't hold, he was dead. He knew if Terror Rock used the meter, he had no meter, so he could at least come back. That was a good read by Blackberry. All right, so Terror Rock trying to get that pseudo force tech. There it is.
Blackberry recognizing the low strings and holding appropriately.
Oh, yeah. Again, Kasumi, you know, obviously she changed a little bit with every game, but she's one of those legacy characters that she never really changes too much to the point where, you know, you can't really hold her strings.
Character.
You know her stuff. Oh, is she dead? Oh, she's not dead. She's down to one more hit. Okay, so Blackberry playing such good defense. He needs a launcher.
Wow,
and Terror Rock was
what a
waiting
hold,
for that launcher the whole time.
Smart
He'd been
recognition.
waiting. He said, do it. Please, I'm going to hold it every time. Against Theologica being one of the better, you know, Nico players in the community, he knows this matchup.
Right, Terror Rock.
Yes, Terror Rock.
But I mean, what we're seeing from Blackberry is there's definitely some nerves. Like, oh, that's not what you want to do in that situation. So Terror Rock's definitely at advantage right now. Blackberry's got to get some space. He's got to be patient, not get blown up here. And I think this is the round.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Just
it.
like that.
Blackberry's going home.
What a heartbreaker. Just like that, Blackberry's going to be going home with nothing. I know he's not happy, but either way, Terror Rock came to play, and he's going to be moving on to top 8 losers to play in top 8.
And great sportsmanship from both players. Very tough match overall. One thing I will say about that particular match is we noticed from Blackberry earlier on, when you saw he was fighting the earlier Kasumi, he was holding the 6-6 PP. He didn't hold that a single time against Terror Rock, right? And so I don't know if that's nerves, too much respect for Terror Rock, or a combination of both. But that's one of the things that when Blackberry looks back at that match, he's going to recognize, man, I was holding that earlier. Why didn't I hold it then?
Definitely. So either way, guys, pretty going to go to a break here.
Yeah.
Check out the bracket before we go on our break. As you can see, Excalibur Blazing will be going against E-Man in the winter semis, as well as Hoodless versus Theologica. Then losers bracket, Rakudo versus Black Moon Rising. Rakudo actually lost to Black Moon Rising at April Annihilation, eliminated him in top 8. Mr. Quiggle against Terror Rock. Crazy, crazy matches coming up, guys. Don't go anywhere.
And the key thing about top 8, of course, the difference is it's going to be 3 out of 5. So it gives players an opportunity to definitely switch characters, make a lot of adjustments.
Definitely.
But what I do want to say is we are going to go on a break before we go to top 8.
Yes. So, guys, stick around. Don't go anywhere. Tune in for more CEO Gaming Dead or Alive 6 World Championship.